Welcome, adventurers from YouTube and beyond, and now officially streaming live on Twitch. Whispers of the Dice.
Cool!
That's
Awesome.
Right now, we are streaming
We're live
live.
right now?
Right now.
We're live right now?
I hit the button after our conversation. I hit it just a few seconds
After
ago.
the conversation?
Yes.
I have to go download Twitch on my phone and watch it.
What we do last session? Who wants to do a recap real quick?
No one likes my session? Okay, thank you, Danica.
I'm trying to listen to my memory.
I took notes.
Heck yeah.
So they're usually me being snarky, so damn, I'm gonna miss so much stuff. So, we woke up on a boat, and that was pretty. Not woke up. We woke up. On a boat. We were on a boat. I woke up. And the adults were vibing and chilling. Rock was looking over the ocean's edge. It was pretty chill. The kids discovered a sandwich. And had to investigate it really in depth before they ate it. And then we met a new player, Heidi Hopewell. Heidi Hopewell. And she had some good stuff to tell us, good things to tell us, and she got to know our crew. It was great for her, I think. And we kept chatting. I feel like I'm missing so much stuff.
We didn't do much last session.
Okay. Maverick told Kiana that he was a horrible man and he spread a rumor about her nation having a one-child policy. Don't do that. And
Kiana
Lord
reacted
had to wrestle.
reasonably.
Yeah, Kiana yelled at him. Reasonable. And Lorik battled with whether or not take him out meant kill him or just have him leave the room. That was fun.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
And Heidi got mean girl clubbed by the two adults that were supposed to act like adults last session. I think that's it. I think we ended up like we're on the way to Varanth. I think we just
You did an epistolary phase too.
This is true. We got letters.
We got letters. Let's all go around and say what letters we got.
Oh.
We all got letters. It was important to the plot. If you want to know what letters we got, maybe you should watch last
episode.
Maybe you should have watched it.
You should watch it on
Maybe
YouTube.
you should watch last episode.
Maybe you should have been there. Did you think about how you haven't been showing up?
Should have been there live.
Boo. You haven't been showing up like you needed to. Like we need you to.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Heck
So
yeah.
that's all we did.
That's all we
Boom.
did. Just a little skedaddling, you know? So,
I mean,
as we continue our journeys on the boat in the seas of the Abyssinian seas, headed to Varanth. It is the 16th day of Frostbloom is where we meet today's session. Specifically, the early evening late evening, early night time of the 16th. So pretty soon you guys are getting ready for bed, or maybe you're not. Okay. What are we doing? Is there anything in particular that you guys want to do before we head to bed? As far as the voyage is concerned, we are expected to reach the shores of Varanth in around like noon on the 17th of Frostbloom. So there's still some time. Yeah.
How long has it been since Maverick and I's?
I'd say
Kerfuffle.
probably 2, maybe 3 days.
I think me and Germ are hanging out in our cabin, and I'm any excuse to not leave and have to see Maverick.
Understandable. Awesome. Anyone else?
How has Bart been feeling? Has he been feeling better or about the same?
He felt a little better earlier, but now he's alone, and so he's this right now. He's doing this.
Gotcha. I think that she's gonna go check on Bart.
Awesome.
So, is Bart in his cabin?
Where would Cyrus find Bart? In the cabin? Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's gonna make her way out and head towards his cabin and just kind of knock on the door and be like, Bart, it's me. You in there?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hi, Cyrus.
Well,
So there's
can I
no door.
come in or?
Yes. Why wouldn't you be able to? Yes, do please come in. Come on.
So she comes in.
A dog. Come on.
The dog.
Come on, Cyrus.
Rock,
What?
please.
Rock. Ah.
What has been up with you? You've been weird. Well, weirder than usual.
I don't know what that means. Explain. What? I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Can she do a vibe check on him?
Yeah, you do insight. Bart, if you want to do a deception, if you're really wanting to hide this.
Okay, that didn't work. I'm not on a flat server, so rolling dice doesn't really work for me right now.
I might use my inspiration right now.
I got a 7.
Okay, good. I got a 10. That works out.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide it. Well,
Is he like just sitting there rocking, or is he like, what's he feeling?
he's rocking. He's not trying really hard to be like he's completely fine. Because he's been doing that for like days. So it's just kind of mechanical, like, yeah, I'm fine. Fine. Totally fine. Totally good. Totally fucking fine. Nothing's good. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong.
Is that Heidi girl bothering you? Because I can get rid of her right now if you want.
She's fine. What? Why do you... What? No, she's fine. What? What does she have to do with anything?
Ever since we got on the boat, you've been kind of off. I mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but it's clearly bothering you. And Maverick says I need to be better about my emotions, whatever that means.
Well, I mean, it's not that I'm trying to hide it. It's just, it's not really that really big a deal, you know? It's just, like, sometimes you just have, like, nightmares and shit, and you're just like, oh, spooked for a bit. It's like, but, like, it'll go away. Like, it's just a nightmare, you know? It's nothing's, it's gonna be fine. It's fine. See, it's fine. It's nothing. See? I told you it was nothing. It's like, so we don't even have to worry about it, honestly. Like, it's not that big a deal.
I think she comes over and just, like, sits down on the bed really roughly, be like, well, you just... Basically everything you said just said you're not fine. You don't have to tell me whatever, but we're gonna be getting home soon. Are you worried about seeing your dads, or...
No, I'm really happy about seeing my dads. I think it'll be really good that I see my dads right now. Or, like, soon. Soon. Not now, obviously, because we're on a boat. I want to see them really badly. Are you excited? I'm so excited to go back to Varanth. It's been so long. I think you must miss Varanth a lot, right? I mean, it must be so good for you. You're gonna miss it, right? You miss it, right? We're gonna be there soon. So you're gonna be so happy when we get there, I bet. Like, how I'm gonna be when we get there.
I mean, it'll be fine. I mean, I've got some business to take care of once we get there. I mean, I don't know what it's all gonna look like. We gotta get to Terrador somehow, and I need to get a friend out of a situation, because he's so good about getting himself into them. But...
Well, we'll be there soon, so that'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll get that sorted out. Maybe, hey, do you guys want to go, like, okay. That's all of a sudden, okay. What if we just, like, since we're in Varanth, right, we just, like, go see my dad? Do you guys want to meet my dads? I think that would be really cool if we saw my dads. Do you guys want to meet my dads? Do you want to meet my dad, Cyrus?
that make you feel better,
Yes. Very, very badly, yes.
then
I think they're in trouble. I don't know.
they're-
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, hang on. No, wait a minute. Why do you say they're in trouble?
Well, I mean, just when the mail came and I got a letter from them and they were like, "Hey, shit's happening. Please come see us." And so I'm like, I'm gonna see them anyways, and like I'm sure they're fine. They can hold their own, but I'm a little worried about them. But well, like if we're already gonna go see them anyways, because of course you guys would love to see my dads, right? So like it'll be fine.
So someone's bothering them?
I think
Someone's
so.
going after
Yes.
them? Is that what's
I
bothering
hope-
you?
A little bit. I mean, I hope not. I'm sure it's just like fans, how it goes in celebrity world.
Okay. Well, if you want to tell me about it, that's fine. But yes, I guess we can go see our dads. I mean, we're only going to be in Varanth for a bit anyways. Actually, I don't know how long we're going to be there. I guess I should ask Maverick. He seems to know everything, or he likes to think he does. But
Yeah, he likes to think that he's the boss.
yeah. I don't know why. Why
He's
is
not really good at controlling things, so it's kind of ironic that he thinks that. But we'll see how long that works. How that works out.
Okay, he's fine, but you seem okay. Well, I'll come back tomorrow, and you be better, right?
Better.
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow I will be better. I will make sure that tomorrow I am better.
No.
So you guys don't worry about it. I'll be better for you guys. Don't worry about it. You guys will not need to worry about me. I'm good.
Okay. I'm not good at this. Okay, well, I will see you tomorrow, and tell me if you need anything else about your dads.
Okay. Yeah, it's all good. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. I'll be better by then. No biggie.
I don't believe you. And she closes the door.
I gotta make sure that she believes me.
God dang it. Bart,
I gotta be
tell
better.
her things.
I gotta be better at that shit.
God dang it.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, I think that's all that she wanted for now.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Anything else that anyone would like to do or have any conversations or anything like that? Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Abby, go first.
Hey,
Hi.
Bestie.
Me.
Me.
First of all, can I just want to recall, what did Autumn's letter say about talking to Rendoshi? I don't remember. I know I was told to talk to him, but I don't remember about what. I think I know, but I want clarification.
She basically was just asking, like, have you gotten any more clarification from him
Okay,
on
that's what I thought,
exactly Luncher Monk means?
What it means? Okay, yeah. I think then, yeah. I think it's nighttime. We've been on a voyage. And I think genuinely, because I forget sometimes, but Theo, this is like her first time going on an expedition of any kind. She really hasn't left the country that much. So the fact that we're doing it, I think there's still a bit of like joy to the travel, even if it's a bit mundane. So I think she probably would have found somewhere to kind of just like watch the ocean for a little bit. In my head, I think it's the little crow's nest, but I don't know if they would have let me up there. I don't know. Sure. But I think like sitting there and like just kind of having quiet time, whatever, and that I think that's when she'll decide to be like, okay, let me go see if I can talk to Rendoshi.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Okay. 14.
14? Awesome. So yeah, takes a little bit. You get up to the little crow's nest. It's Bilbert. He'll let you do whatever you want. Basically, it's his boat.
That's true. Actually, I forgot.
Okay. Even though you took
It's nice knowing the captain.
even though you took his sandwich, like
He doesn't know that.
yeah, that's true.
He doesn't know that.
So you get up there. It takes a little bit because since it's such a like very small area, and with the boat it moves back and forth constantly, so it takes you a little bit to get comfortable enough to find in this like trance like state. And yeah, eventually I'd say after like 10-15 minutes you do transport into the whatever monk realm Rendoshi is in, and the same garden area, the orbs, the works, and Rendoshi's just chilling there, weaving a basket. He's just
Me when I weave the basket. No, that's so real. Hey.
oh,
Hey, Diva. No.
oh. Hey, hi.
Hey. Hey. Anyways,
Why,
I'll go sit with him.
why, Theodora? I didn't expect you this time. It's pretty late where you're at, isn't it? I guess you don't sleep.
Yeah. That's yeah. It being late is more correlating to what I can do in general. Who's awake, what I can do. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to I'll trance after this, it doesn't matter. Just checking in. I don't remember, I think it's been a little while since I've talked to you, but I'm letting you know that well, I'm sure you already know a little bit, but I'm the monk freedom effort, finding all of my classmates. It's going well so far. Autumn, do you know Autumn?
Yeah.
How much do you know? How much How much can you see
What
and know in here?
What I can see, Theodora, is it. Do you prefer Theo or Theodora?
Eh,
All right,
whatever.
monks.
It's my name, Monk. It's my name no matter what.
Right. Well, Theo, I can see just about anything that you can see. However, my vision to the real world is it's almost like you're almost like a swarm of bees are constantly in front of you, and it's like very pixelated and staticky, and I can't really get a clear picture, but I can see vaguely what's going on.
So you can see what I'm doing, or what's a pixel? Sorry, you can see through me, or is it like a omniscient thing?
It's more like a
Is the whole world blurry at once?
yes and no. I can see wherever I please. It's just a matter of me. I have to have some kind of connection to what I'm trying to see, and typically it's through
Okay.
you, because if we have some, I feel like we have some kind of connection here. I mean, it could
Yeah. But okay, that aside, anyways, whatever. But yeah, she's carrying on, trying to find where all the monks are, and she said that she's found about, I think, a fourth of the school population. And
Good.
she was just asking me, because now she's kind of getting all these people together. Like, I know I've asked you this, and I know what your answer is, but is there any elaboration that I can have on, like, what it is that I'm supposed to help them with? Is it me? Am I the one who has to do it? Am I the one who has to fix everything, or am I supposed to do something else?
You see that his like posture and like overall demeanor just kind of like, like Not in a way of like he's annoyed, but just like almost like a parent who is like, "Ah, crap, I have to give the talk," kind of thing.
Oh no. Fuck. I'm about to get the sex talk.
Well,
Anyways.
Theodore, when a man and a woman love each other.
When a male monk and a female monk love each other very much.
Now he
2 months.
Rindo, she's a conservative.
Fuck. Oh, we lost another one.
Traitor!
He spoke at the inauguration.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, he did not. He would never.
No, he wouldn't. But yeah, his whole demeanor just kind of like shifts a little bit. I was hoping that I would have a little bit more time before I told you the full truth. And he like, opens up his arm to like basically put around you to like walk around the fountain as you guys are, talking and whatnot. And as you guys are walking, dragonflies, fly above the. It's a very peaceful setting. And he just looks at you and says, "See, Theodora, there's more reason than just power of why the previous true monks have fallen. What I'm about to tell you is nothing short but your destiny, your prophecy, and unfortunately, perhaps your end. Theo, our world is not okay. It is corrupt, completely off balance. Our 4 nations are... The elements are just chaos all over the place. And you look at these orbs on the water, you see that, they're just orbs floating in what seems to be peace and harmony, but if you take a closer look at these orbs, you will see the pure chaos that falls within. It's only a matter of time before this energy escapes the orbs. What I'm trying to say is, there may be a time where the elements clash in a battle that is said to be the demise of Arenica. And it is said that there is one who knows the balance, knows the price, and must pay that price. Theo, you're a clever girl. But I'm afraid when the time comes, you may have to lay down your life for the achievement of full balance.
Okay.
Did I just kill the vibe here? I feel like...
You were just making a basket,
Right.
and now you're telling me that, at least the way you phrased it, that all of our countries are going to go to war, and that I have to die to stop it. And I'm assuming those 2 things cannot happen out of order.
Prophecy is very interpretive, but if you've been if you've been around here as long as I have, since practically the dawn of existence, some things are just certain. death being one of them. And I wish it were any other way, and I wish that I had the capabilities of stepping in your place and returning to the realm of Veronica, but alas, I am bound by a greater purpose. If you find another way, I will make it every effort in my body to help you achieve that way. But unless you find that way, I don't know if there is one.
Should I tell everyone else? What should I tell the monks who I'm sure you already know? How do I tell? What do I tell them to do?
They are the new generation, the generations to come, and so on and so forth. They need guidance. For many, many, many years, they've been taught astray. They don't know what balance is. They don't know how to achieve the aura that the monks of the Tranquil Lotus possess. And quite frankly, even though you've grown tremendously since the first time that I've met you, you won't know that true power until it comes yourself.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything I should be looking for since we're going to Varanth? Is there anything there that I need to do to move this process along?
The path that you are on is steady. And sometimes it might seem like there's a few roadblocks in the way, but alas, every step that you take, whether it's confident or not confident, it leads you to this exact moment. I have full confidence in you that you are making the right choice. And as far as whether or not to tell your friends, you are wise. You'll know what to do.
I trust you. Okay. Monk.
Monk.
Solemn monk.
Solemn monk.
Anyway.
Yes,
Monk
my
who says
child.
you gotta die.
I want to talk to Lorik if it's permitted.
I'm assuming anything else you wanted to say, Theo?
Oh, sorry.
I think it maybe we I won't be like, you told me bad news, I'm gonna leave. I'll hang out with him. I'll hang out with him a little bit and like monk.
Yeah. Help him finish
But
his
then
basket.
I think after like getting out of the I help him finish his basket. I think afterwards, like getting out of the room, I think she'll sit there for a while and just kind of like think about it. I think it'll be a good moment of reflection of like thinking about, again, it's like everything that I knew and that what most of the people I know on this path, everything we know is wrong. And just thinking about that. And I guess also kind of trying to think about like how to tell the other monks that are being saved and being like, you guys need to start trying to figure out what true balance is. Like trying to instruct them on something that Theo is not even very sure about. Like about how to do it. So it's like, okay, what the hell did I do?
Right.
And am I there? I don't think so, but how do we get to where at least I am right now?
Right, for sure.
Yeah, but I think she'll stay there for a bit.
Awesome. Yeah. So Kiana wanted to speak with Lork.
Yeah, I think I go to Lorik's cabin where him and Rock are staying, And I like knock.
Rock, sit. No. Hello? Who is it?
Look, Lorik, it's me.
Oh, Kiana, come in. I never lock the door because I don't need to.
Very good, Lorik.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk past him and like, I'm assuming this cabin has like some kind of desk and chair or something.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit at his desk and chair and start like, I don't know, if there's things on the desk, I'm gonna start like straightening them. There. You know,
Yeah, they're all over the place.
start straightening Lorik's things. And I go,
Okay.
so, any word from the trader?
Not yet. You know, that was a long time ago, comparatively. And I think he did a great thing by trying to come up and tell you directly. I know that's not what you want to hear, but
How long have you been alive, Lorik?
don't know.
Let's look. I pull out my calendar. If today's the 16th day of Frostbloom. I go, oh, look, tomorrow's your birthday. Do you remember that?
No.
Perhaps we'll celebrate. Let's see. The funeral was here. I point to a day. So if we count 1 month, 2 months, 2 more weeks. Lorik, it's been 2.5 months since Senator Maverick ruined my life. That's your entire life.
Very long time.
To you, it feels like that. For me, it's very, very recent.
So,
Well, I was going to ask what you made of it all, but I guess I see where your loyalties lie.
I think we all wish that it never happens. I don't think any of us want to know that he did that. I think the person who wishes he did it the least is Maverick.
Yes, it's it's just strange because there's been many times that I've thought, how much easier it would be to make Daddy proud, to make Abyssilia proud, if I just threw a quick secret in a letter to a foreign diplomat or tossed an insult like stew at the dinner table. And I just never have, because I think, Lorik, you and I are both of the same opinion that the world is not worth living in if the people in it are not kind. And if the world was full of people like you and me, who led with their hearts and not with their wallets or their crowns, then we would all be a lot happier. It's just, your lifetime ago, my 2 months ago, Senator Maverick told me that he was my friend, and that he was going to help me navigate this political world that I had just entered into. And then he didn't. And I know that you're new to kind of what it means to be human, but when someone says that they're going to do something and then they secretly do the opposite, we call that betrayal. It's just not an easy It's just not an easy thing to fix, Lorik.
No, but I mean, we haven't really been ready to lose a friend. Less time has passed since Maverick killed his father, and we loved him then.
Yes. I suppose so.
I'm just saying that the pain that he's caused to a lot of people, and I don't think he's ever wanted to do any of it. But we could love him when the pain was further away from us. Why can't we love him when it's this close? Kiana, you are the most important person in my life. And he hurt you. He hurt you a lot. It's not easy for me to forgive him. But I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't.
Kraken has blessed you with wisdom far beyond your time here in Arenica.
He's blessed me with love. And it's also a curse. Difficult to love broken people. Very hard.
Yes. I'm gonna hug Lorik. I'm gonna hug his leg.
Thank you. I'm really sorry that this happened. You know, Maverick's an idiot. He knows that.
Lorik, I think that pretty soon things are gonna get pretty nasty. If not between Maverick and I, then between Heidi and him, or between Cyrus and Heidi, or I mean, who knows what will happen when we enter Varanth, but suppose what I'd ask from you is just remind me that you and I stay out of it.
Okay.
We if the other 5 of them are fighting, you and I won't, and we will act as the Kraken would wish us to and be by ourselves.
I'll always be with you if you'll have me.
Give him another hug on this. Well, what was it with me to do?
How sweet.
Warwick!
Ugh.
Stop it!
Freaking one-liners, Brooks, man.
Best friends.
Lorik loves people.
He does.
Yeah. Ooh, a Maverick
Yeah.
hand.
Oh,
I'm
Maverick.
African.
Yes.
Papa, please.
Yes, my child.
I want to go to Heidi.
That's crazy. Heidi wanted to go to Maverick.
It's
Oh,
crazy
no
because you
way.
guys are the last ones
No
to
way.
ever done it.
I was just about to say, everyone else has done a scene.
I think, Maverick, yeah, he's just gonna go find Heidi wherever she's at.
Where's Heidi at?
She is standing on the edge of the ship because that's the only place she can breathe. She gets very seasick because of course she would. And she's writing in her journal.
Maverick is going to walk up, be like, hey, how are you?
Oh, me? Hi, I'm good. You know, I haven't hurled or anything, so we're holding on there. I'm glad you're out here. I was actually about to come looking for you. Are you, how are you?
Yeah, I've been a lot better. What did you need from me?
Oh, well, I had been contemplating the letter you gave me, where you recall you talk about politics and lying and cheating and stealing and blackmailing, which you had made very clear previously. I have it in my notes. But then at the end of the letter, you make it clear that I'm not supposed to lie to you, and that's totally understandable. I wrote that down. I was just wondering, I'm trying to, if there's a difference now. I've been trying to make a list of people I can lie to and people I can't. And I was just wondering if you could maybe elaborate on that. Just if you have a number for that. How many people, when do you know who to lie to and to sort of personally destroy and sort of irrevocably harm, and who do you not do that? Do you have do you have like a number, a formula? How many people do you have on your not destroy list?
So, wow, what?
I know that was a lot of questions. I'm sorry,
No,
but
it's not the frequency of the questions, it's the depth of them. That I
oh,
have stop, hold on. Don't take notes. Let me make one thing clear. When I said that all politics is you lie, cheat, and steal, that's what it was for me. You're following?
yes.
Okay, that does
Yes.
not make it good.
I understand that. I don't think it sounds very good.
No, it's not. In fact, it hurts people. And I actually came to you to tell you that I don't want you to do that. I recognize that I've been a little bit back and forth these last few days. Some things have happened. Some people have yelled at me as they should have. I've gotten what I deserved. But I don't. The way that I have had to do things, to lie, cheat, and steal, is a symptom of the Tashad name, unfortunately. Comes with the brand, and it's not something I'm proud of, but if you needed a formula for the people that you should lie about, it's 0. You should just, as a politician, be able to find out where people themselves have lied, and then you bring it out properly. Or, like in the most previous debate I did, where I think it's the first time in a debate I didn't lie. I meant everything I said. I did it because the opponent pissed me the fuck off. He sucked. I mean, he wasn't a great guy. I could find flaws in his argument. And that's what makes a good politician. You find the flaws in the argument and you, I wouldn't say exploit, but you point them out.
So finding lies, finding sort of hypocrisy. Can I write that down?
You can write that down.
Okay,
I also
sure,
want
write
to
that down.
add that even if the opponent is lying and showing hypocrisy and you agree with it, if you want to be a great politician, you still call them out. If at the end of the day they still agree with you on the same policies and they still are going to come to the same conclusion with you, but they lied to do it, that's not what you want to agree with. You've had me thinking about the last time we talked about politics, you said my name aided me in all of it. And you're right. It did. The Tashad legacy has... I wouldn't be here if not for that. I have been privileged to be able to use that political legacy to get what I want. And I'm sorry that I told you that's all politics is, because it's not. Politics should be the passion that you hold within your heart to help people and help the people that look up to you. And I've only recently done that, and I think that's because I've been on this Envoy.
See. So that's what politics should be. I agree. I'd like that too. But it is what it is, I believe. I think there's merit to what you said. I don't like it. And it seems you don't either, even though it didn't seem that way just 2 nights ago. But I don't, if my job now is to find hypocrisy and lying, I don't know which Maverick was telling the truth.
No one does, sweetheart. That's the consequence, right? I'm really good at my job. I make a lot of money. Doesn't everyone want to do that? Make a lot of money? Doesn't everyone want people bowing down to them? See, that's what happened with my job. I had that. No one knows what Maverick's telling the truth. And then I get into these interpersonal talks with people like this Envoy, like you, who matter to the world and actually give something back to the world. And what do? I just sit at a podium and I talk shit all day? I don't matter. It makes politics easier, makes the day-to-day harder. No one here can trust what I'm saying. And that's something I regret. And I don't know
How do I change
politics.
it? Well, not much to know. It's a lot of killing each other.
Well, I'd said previously, because you had asked what I would do. And I wasn't lying. If I was a Varanthian, I'd just kill a bunch of bitches. It'd be really easy to do. For me. But that's because I don't... With my... I don't care a whole lot about killing certain people. But I was putting that on you and I shouldn't have. And I'm sorry. I forgot what a life means over the years. So I'll tell you this. I can't give you a concrete answer of what you should do. Because I haven't been in Varanthian politics. Imperial politics is a bunch of old men going, what if I gave you money for this? And then they have whiskey together and they play some sports game and somehow it's fine again. I don't know Varanthian politics. But what I will tell you is we're going there now. And I want you to kind of show me the ropes of on your end what you've experienced from it, what you've learned from it.
You want me to teach you about politics?
Varanthian politics, yeah, they're all different. Every nation has a different political system. If you introduced, my grandfather?
I know of him. Yes, I think I maybe tied his shoe for him once.
Wow. That'll happen. Okay.
He
so
sort of,
imagine-
I don't want to say anything about your grandfather, but he couldn't really been
No,
down there.
he's-
And I had, I was there with the
No,
grog.
no, say all you want. The first time he met my girlfriend, he asked why a woman was speaking. So if that gives you any, yeah, I don't like him. Like take that man. He's a great politician in Imperia, but put him in Varanth and he gets told you have to kill someone to get your spot. Oh, he's never winning. He's a decrepit creature. I think he's one asthma attack away from dying. So, again, all politics are different. Every nation has different politics. So, yeah, I want you to show me the ropes. That way I can help. Like, if you want me still to tell you my, like, advice, like, give you advice about it, I can't do that if I don't get your insight first on your nation. That's your nation. That's not mine. I need to know what's going on there first, and then I can tell you, like, hey, I would do this. Or I would do this. And I will tell you right now, I'm gonna have the mindset of you not killing anyone to get what you want.
Oh,
Okay?
well, you really don't know anything about Varanthian politics. Yes. I'd be
Well,
happy
okay.
to tell you about Varan. I'd like to warn you, they don't like you very much.
Oh.
I just thought, I didn't know you were gonna be sort of entering the political world. I thought I would warn you.
I'm not entering.
No, that's not what I mean, but
No,
just before
wait,
you, I
hold
mean,
on,
I'm
hold
sure
on.
you're used to slander. I just want you to know that.
Hold on. I'm so used to it. But you said Varanthians, and I'll admit, I'm afraid, what's their slander on me? Why don't they like me?
Oh, well, they don't really like anyone. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I haven't spoken to every Thoranthian council member that there is. I've spoken to a lot of them. I've served a lot of them grog. I've carried files for a lot of them. My boss, you've heard of council member Ignatius Fenton. It's really not you. They really don't like anyone outside of Varanth. They really don't like Imperia. You know, what you said, they think you're a bunch of old men who sit around all day and can't really do anything. They think that. And they think talking. Why would talking solve any problem when you can have a battle axe? Sort of, things like that, crossbows, big war hammers. So, yeah, they just don't like anyone. I feel like I should tell you this now. When I went to, just so you can kind of get an idea, I wouldn't want you to, I would like you to keep this between us. Well, maybe I shouldn't tell you. Let's just say, when I went to, Tandem Arcanum's funeral, and my boss knew you were going to be there, he, well, he thought it might be funny if someone, I don't know, maybe planted explosives in your things. I'm just saying they don't like, I didn't do anything. I never do anything. It's my problem. I never do anything good or bad. I just don't do anything. I just want to warn you that they don't like you very much. So when you asked what Varanthian politics was like, well, it's kind of like that. And that's the problem, right? That's what I want. I mean, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah.
And that's why I would like to, get in there and change things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a war crime.
I know that. I told him
Yeah.
that. I put that in his files. I know
Okay.
that.
That's cool.
I know that.
Oh, hold on.
Trust me. Hey, I studied law in Varanth, and I learned that there isn't law in Varanth. And yeah, that's the big problem. If I had to put it
Yeah.
in one sort of example.
Wow. So like, okay. Like it would be funny for me to die in an explosion with Theo.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
'Cause
Okay.
I
I didn't ask him to elaborate. I'm not sure if he meant for the explosives to explode whilst they were in your things or to be discovered in your things. And that's very big. Hey, that's a very big difference. And I didn't ask for details. I'm sorry. I will. Can I make a note? I'll do that next time.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Sometimes things don't need to be written down.
Yeah.
And potential war crimes against an Imperial senator does not need to be written down. Because if someone, I don't care. Because not the first time someone's tried to kill me, and it won't be the last.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's just. I'm gonna forget you said that. Okay.
That would be. I would appreciate that.
Brad, I'm gonna so okay, Varanthian politics, cool.
Yeah.
Crime. War crimes, that's cool.
Yes. Extortion. They love extortion. Sort of oppression.
Maverick's thinking like, how is Cyrus a war criminal when or not a war criminal, like how is Cyrus a criminal in Varanth when this is happening? Whatever. Look.
Yeah, extortion. Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask. Okay. Yeah, cool. Let me ask you this. So you don't want to kill anyone?
I mean, I would prefer to not kill anyone, and have you looked at me? I don't really think I can.
That does not mean anything.
That's just kind of the rule.
Kiana can kill people. And she's
Well, yes, but Kiana is Princess Kiana is a cleric with ties to a mystical god figure. I have a knife in my bag.
That's the only.
I just bought it. Well, yeah, I'm a secretary. There's nothing to do, and I don't really.
Hold on.
Okay.
Remember what I said the first time we talked, and I mentioned like secretaries have all the power. Do you know why I said that?
I can't imagine, genuinely.
Okay. The reason I said that is because you bring important files to people, right?
Yes.
Okay. What if... I'm not saying you do this. This is just my reasoning for why I think secretaries have a lot of power.
No, you explained. You think I can blackmail people.
No,
I generally try to avoid that.
This is not blackmail. This is not blackmail. What I'm saying is, if I had a secretary, and I have before, who did not want a certain policy passed in Imperia, all she had to do, or he, was just not give me the file. It got lost. Someone didn't sign it. I didn't sign it.
That's bad secretarying. And then I'll get fired, and then I won't have a job.
How are they gonna prove that?
I'm the only one who ever does anything. Unfortunately, they make time in their schedule to hate me, so they're just kind of looking for an excuse.
Well, here's the thing, kiddo. Like, you don't want to go by their policies.
You know, I'm 30 years old.
I'm older than you. I don't care. Dude,
Okay.
look. It's a term of endearment. I'm sorry. It's from where I'm from. I'm sorry. This is what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to kill someone, right? And I fully understand that. Maybe someone doesn't get a file. That's what I was saying when I said secretaries have a lot of power. You know what's going on, right? Between all of them?
I would hope so. I know a few things that come across my desk.
I think you know a lot. You take a lot of notes. You know a lot more than you say that you do. And that's perfect, because guess what? That's what being a politician is. You know a lot more than other people. If you know the most, you're the best. So keep doing that.
Okay.
Keep taking all these insane notes about people.
Okay.
Write down the most mundane shit about someone, because one day it's going to come back. The amount of times I've had sticky notes come across my file from my advisor, Joel, and I've just been able to use it in a sticky note, shut up. And I've just been able to use it in a debate, and it was just something on a little slip of paper. But it turned the tide for everything because he takes meticulous notes. So what I'm saying is you're doing a great thing. Keep taking notes.
It's good in Imperia.
Huh?
It's good in Imperia. We don't have debates in Varanth. We kill each other.
I get that. You don't have these big debates. But hold on.
Okay,
You know
I'm ready.
knowledge is important. No matter what your country does is important. There's a little small thing that you said that I agree with. All Empyreans do is sit around a table and talk, and they do. I agree with a lot of things you said, but a small thing that you said that you didn't agree with, I agreed with fully. All these Empyreans do is sit around a table and talk, and they don't do anything. And I have hated that. For years, I've hated that about my country. And there have been times where I've been a little bit jealous about Varanthian politics, because I've been like, I would love to just punch one of these bitches in the face, and then I win. Because all they do is me. I think we should do this. And then people are down in the streets, homeless and hungry. No one does anything, because they're just talking. It's annoying. It's something that I have a problem with my country. So then I get I get slandered for just being the guy with a battle axe in my own country. I get shit for being on this envoy because all I do is fight, apparently. All I'm good at is battle axe. But you know what I do? I let them say it. Yeah, all I'm good at, hit, I punch, that's it. Because underneath it all, I can still take notes and get notes from people who, like you in my cabinet, watch everything that happens. I matter because I have people who are like you in my cabinet that do stuff that matters. And they tell me about what they're doing. So I'm saying keep doing that. It's important. When we get to Varanth, we will find a way. I want to look at the politics. I want to see how they do things up close. I want you to show me how they do it. And I will help you find a way. I promise.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Okay. I mean, I'll do my best.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Again, it is just killing each other, and I will be murdered.
We can
But
find a way.
I will. Okay. All right. Can I write that down? On the 16th day of Frostbloom. Signature. Maverick. There's an E in there, right? It's Maverick, not just Maverick. Okay, Maverick. Tschad. Tschad. Okay. Promised to make me a council member in Varanth. Okay, well, I wrote it down, so it has to come true.
Hey, Heidi, I
Yeah.
didn't say that, but I do like that attitude, because that's what
Thank you.
politics is.
Thank you.
I'm seasick, So I'm gonna go throw up. Yeah, look, again, I'm sorry. I came down on you hard. I was being a dick. I should not have done that.
I mean, there's no need to apologize. I mean, I've told you a little bit about my boss. I'm really okay.
I don't want to be anywhere near that level of bitch. Excuse my language.
That's okay.
At this point, I want everyone to make a perception check. Let me
27.
I got a 0.
know.
I got a 4.
Lorik's
I
knocked
got a
out.
0.
No way.
Lorik is knocked out asleep.
Go.
27.
Heidi's hurling.
What,
Heidi's
Josie?
throwing up.
I don't remember what I get advantage on. Is it insight?
You insight.
Frick. Okay.
Frick.
Okay.
I have a fucking +5 to this, and I got an 8.
There you
I
go.
got a 10.
9.
Those
Nine.
who
Part too
got
sad.
a 15 or higher. The boat stops moving. You feel it moving. You stop moving. And they didn't call for any like stops to drop anchor or whatnot. Like the boat just all of a sudden halts, stops moving, dead in the sea.
It's a sudden stop, or it's a gradual no
It's-
longer we're moving.
It's like a in between point between suddenly and then a gradual like. So say this is the boat. It's like a
Something is slowing it down. It is not just naturally stopping moving.
right.
Okay.
Detect magic.
Yep.
I just want to see, do I sense something magical under the sea, in the area that's stopping us?
Yeah. You. So with that, do I just tell you the school of the magic, or?
I believe so.
Yeah, I can learn
If
the school
it's
of
present.
magic.
If it's
If
present
it's
in what
magic.
school?
Yeah.
It is present. You feel it's attached, almost like attached to the boat, and it is the school of enchantment.
Okay. Who am I near? Am I with Lorik?
Wherever your guys' sleeping areas were.
Okay. Lorik, come with me, please, for just a
Okay.
moment.
go.
Something is attached to the boat and it's making it stop. Just cover me. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of it. Hopefully we don't have to wake up Bill Burt. He's so tired recently. I know that him and Quinbert have been arguing about something. He hasn't been able to get much sleep. I'm gonna go and
Are
try
you in your
to cast.
quarters trying to do this, or are you? Where are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go out to wherever I feel the presence.
So you feel the
That's why I'm bringing
presence.
Lorik.
You feel the presence underneath the boat.
Okay, well I'll just go out to the deck so that I can look over the side.
Okay. Real quick. Yes, Theo. What?
Yes, Theo. Sorry.
Clarification that this was after all of our scenes, but not like later, like late in the night.
It was probably
Post all of our scenes.
Post everyone's scenes, probably towards the end of Heidi and Maverick's conversation.
Okay, yeah. And since I'm outside and I'm up high, can I see anything? That is immediately apparent.
Yeah, so Kiana, as you walk out towards the front deck area, we'll say this happened right at like you were still in a trance with Rendoshi, Theo, and then the abrupt stopping of the boat caused you to snap out of it. With you guys being out in the middle of the deck, or seeing out in the middle of the deck area, an immense fog just completely covers the boat. And who got the higher of the perception? Theo? Yeah.
I got 27.
You see just through the shadows of the fog about 150 yards in ocean, another ship, essentially, like the outline of another ship within the fog.
Is it the same size or is it bigger,
It's
smaller?
A lot bigger.
See anything? Do you see anything strange out here?
I can obviously see everyone down
Yeah.
there at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, everyone has walked
I'm looking
out.
down.
Yeah.
Everyone sees
Yeah,
the fog.
I'll yell and be like, there's a ship over there.
Do we see it?
Based on my detect magic, is that the magic? The ship? You said the magic was coming from
Fine.
below the boat.
Right. Kinda?
What do you mean? What do you mean, kind of? Is it?
I don't know how to answer it, to be honest. To be honest with you.
Is it two different magics? One under the boat and one over there?
Mm-mm. So the one that is dealing the magic is on the ship. If that makes.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
But
Well, I'm gonna.
yeah.
If I feel it under the boat, I'm gonna try to dispel magic
Hmm.
in looking down under the over the edge down to the bottom of the boat, wherever I sense that.
Okay. It is a level 8 spell.
Ooh.
Okay. I have to roll an 18 then. So. Ready? Wait, no, it's something. I add something to this. Hold on. I know how.
What'd you get?
I have to get an 18 total. No, I haven't rolled yet. I have to figure out what my modifier is. Just hey, calm down. Can we all be a little bit respectful?
Question.
No. +3.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So can everyone see the boat now? Would Cyrus be able to recognize it potentially? Because we're close-ish to
Yeah,
Brand.
I would say you guys are getting, closer and the ship's getting closer and closer. And as it gets closer, you realize how massive this ship is. I would say everyone has never seen this style of ship before.
Okay.
I add a +3 to
weird
wisdom,
Mhm.
so I have to roll a 15 to dispel.
Good luck.
Thanks. Nat 20.
No.
Do you see that? Nat 20 on the frog dice from Danica. Nat 20.
Yeah.
All right.
I
That's what I'm
turned
talking
the
about.
camera around. No lying. No cheating. I roll a
Jesse,
nat
does that break your little
20.
game?
It does,
Does that break
actually.
your little game, Jesse?
We're already like 45 minutes past where I'm supposed. I'm still in the first fucking bullet point in my notes.
Because Heidi and Maverick talked for
pages.
7 hours.
And I have 6 pages of notes.
30 minutes.
For today?
Yeah,
We sped it up.
So let's lock in.
Yeah.
Let's lock in.
Walk in, brother.
Yeah, Kiana walks to the side of the ship and goes, "Oh!" and waves her hand. This is my domain. And I
Right.
wave my hand.
Yeah, so as you are, casting the spell to tell, trying to locate where the source of the magic is and all this good stuff, everyone else sees like tentacles start to wrap around the ship, and then as Kiana is doing her thing, what does Kiana say as she is preparing the spell?
The only tentacles that should be on any ship are the Krakens. And I snap and they go away.
Like, yeah, and the tentacles immediately, they don't disappear.
Yeah.
But it's almost like they had purpose and moving, and after the spell was, cast by Kiana, the tentacles stop in hesitation. Not knowing, almost like as if they're not sure of what they're doing. Tentacles slowly, like an eerie, go back into the water on the sides of the ship. And for a split second, you guys hear complete utter silence. And then
Everyone's on the deck.
everyone's on the deck.
I'm just gonna turn and look at everybody like. I'm not saying. I'm just
okay. I
looking.
Okay. We're like, yeah.
looking to make
Yeah.
sure everyone else is kind of seeing
Okay.
this.
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say something.
I think Cyrus probably like steadies herself by grabbing onto Maverick's arm. I think with all of the rocking and stuff, I think she's a little afraid about falling in the water. So, just thinking about that.
Don't worry. Maverick
Or
is
get the
Don't
moment.
worry, sweetheart.
Don't worry, sweetheart. The moment,
Don't
like,
worry, baby.
Hinton,
More like-
be quiet.
Don't worry, Quintus.
Now,
now,
kitchen
Quintus.
whiskers.
No, yeah. I think Maverick is like arm around Cyrus trying to find the kids that are like. he
I'm
knows
up.
where-
I'm on the top of the boat.
He goes up in the crow's nest.
He's
I'm standing with
screaming
Lorik.
up at
Yep.
Theo.
All right. Yeah. So everyone sees Kiana do this spell. The tentacles slowly and creepily go back into the water. Silence. And in that distraction, as you guys were watching those tentacles down, you look back to where that ship was. The ship's gone.
What?
Lorik.
Lorik,
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kiana.
Lorik, didn't you say something the other day about a disappearing ship? When we had the
Yeah.
All Hallows Eve party?
Yes, I did. There was a ship that wanted to board.
Do you see a ship right now?
Do I
Lorik,
see a ship?
Lorik, make a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Lorik's bad at
Bad at
that.
those.
And those dice are bad at that.
11.
11.
11.
Bad.
Average, slightly
What
above.
ship?
Could be worse.
As Kiana asks you that question, no history check that is needed. This happened fairly recently. There was an instance where, on the way to the wedding, the ship got attacked and whatnot by another ship. You know of these things. But within 11, the waters are still almost too quiet. An unsettling presence. And Lorik, you hear from the distant fog. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as a ship T-bones your guys' ship, completely splitting it in half.
Oh my gosh.
Germ is gonna give advantage to Heidi.
13.
19.
18.
Crazy.
What can I do? You know, what can I do?
You fucking
Guys, I really-
tried. You fucking
I really
tried.
appreciate it. Really
16.
appreciate it, darling.
18.
All right. Who got below
Got
8? Who got below a 10? Okay. Two,
Both
you got-
works.
and everyone else.
My two bestest friends.
So
I haven't even spoken to Heidi.
you hear the hysterical laughter from the fog, and before you know it, before you can even comprehend any form of reaction, their ship appears from the fog out of basically thin air, T-bones your guys' ship, completely cracking it in half, essentially. Those who rolled a 10 and below instantly go into the water.
Ooh.
Those who roll 10 and up are still on the ship, but the ship is going down, essentially. Time passes, the ship completely sinks. Before you guys know it, consciousness fades. You guys are stranded out in the middle of the ocean and you all die. No, I'm kidding.
We all
And we
die.
That all does happen. You just don't die. Okay, so
Pretty cool.
we're splitting off.
So we do fade out though.
We do fade out. We are
Yeah.
splitting off into subgroups. So
Ooh.
the
Wait,
first,
Lorik and I can breathe underwater, and we also fade into unconsciousness.
yeah,
That's okay. Okay, I'm just checking.
Don't ruin his little game.
just
It's
roll
Sorry.
a bunch.
The
cold.
story.
It's
Joe,
cold
it's
and we
the
got
story.
sleepy.
How does Lord breathe? Okay, never mind.
Lord breathes underwater. He just does.
He just
He doesn't
does.
know.
He just
He
does.
just does.
He just does.
Anyway,
Always has.
always has. So our first subgroup, we start off with. Sorry, actually, Lorik. You are.
Hi.
Before you know it, last thing you remember is the ship going down, and you're hearing that ear-piercing laugh. You start to. It's like your eyes open a little. It's like those things in movies where your eyes are like doing that kind of thing. And you're in a very dark room. You're no longer in the ocean. Still wet. Fur is 10 times heavier because you were just in the ocean. Very cold. The first things you notice is, and you are in a cage like area, almost like a giant, like a Lorik-sized bird cage, essentially.
Mm.
Next to you, and in a separate cage, is Bart, who is still, at this point, unconscious, sleeping, whatever that might be. You don't know where you're at. You're in very small wooden walls, wooden floors.
Okay.
And just based off of your presence alone, you do recognize that you are on a ship.
Okay. So something lower deck. No windows, but there's
Right,
a
there's-
Bart.
Right, a Bart.
Okay.
A little lantern in the room kind of like vaguely lights the room, but that's about it.
Do I have my chest with me, or am I just there?
Your chest is on the outside of your cage, but it's near you.
Okay. And no rock.
No.
It's disappointing.
Is Brock okay?
Actually
Can
find
I
out.
how do I wake up Bart? I'm just gonna start shaking the wood. Bart! Bart!
I'd say it wakes him up.
Oh my goodness.
Bart!
I'm sorry. Dad, I don't want to get up. Oh god, it's a Monday, please.
Bart, we're alone again. This is never good.
We're alone?
We're alone again.
Why are we alone?
I don't know, but last time that happened, we were in like some crazy dream, and your dads were there, and now we're here, and we're in a ship.
My dads aren't here. Oh no.
And your dads aren't here, which is just significantly worse.
This is significantly worse. Well, what do we do?
What do we do? I don't know. I asked you.
Oh shit! I asked you first.
I'm
I'm not
gonna
the
punch
decision
the wood
maker.
real hard,
Punch the wood
just as hard as I can.
or the cage.
The cage wood, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'll follow suit.
Okay. 18 plus my strength is 22.
The cage does fly open.
Okay, we do that.
That was awesome.
Um,
Okay, cool.
And then I go into my chest and I get my rope and I tie it around Bart's door and I just pull real hard and hope that works. Kind of leaning my body weight into it too, like a tug of war kind of situation.
Yeah, I would say, Bard's cage is significantly smaller than what your cage was. Yeah, it's no roll needed. Opens up.
Okay, so
Nice job.
Thank you. We got this far, and now I don't know what to do. That was as far as I know what to do.
Okay. We should get out of the room.
Okay. That's fair. I'm gonna take the lantern. Hand that to Bart.
I'm the lantern keeper.
Yes. This is me signifying you that I'm following you.
Oh, okay.
I trust you.
There's a door, correct?
Yeah.
I go towards the door, and I try to open it. Does it open?
It does open, but as you open it, there stands a towering character of very long, greasy, decaying black hair. His face is one of almost a skeleton, as flesh is falling off consistently. I mean, this guy looks like he's been dead for like centuries. Going
Take
somewhere.
a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I slowly close the door. I back away and go back to my cage. I'm not doing this right now. I can't do this. I can't do this. Laura, we should stay in our cages, I think.
I disguise self to look like a really tall barrel, and I go in the corner.
We're playing prop hunt? Oh, fuck, okay.
Opens the door, just sees Bart cowering in his cage, and there's an overly sized, long, tall, skinny barrel. I'm not fucking.
Hey, there's nothing going on here. You should just go back outside. It was just a mistake, you know? You should just leave.
Lord. I know you're there, bud.
How?
You literally just spoke. And I can sense your
Damn
presence.
it,
Ugh. Undisguised.
I like your little friend.
Thank you, I do too.
Would have just picked up you,
Little
but
friend doesn't like you.
alas, you guys were on the same pile of driftwood, and more the merrier.
Are you the man that told me about my father and then just disappeared?
Ah, so you do remember. Here I was beginning, I was
didn't
going
for a
on
little bit. I was very scared.
And here I was thinking I was going on a wild goose chase. All right, Lord. It's been a fun chase, been a fun ride, but enough's enough. Welcome aboard the Siren's Call for all of your eternities. And your little friend
that's
too. Little package deal. What do you say?
I didn't
Knows how
consent
to
to
sing
that.
very well.
Oh, there's nothing about consent. It's just how it is. Your souls are mine.
Yours. I pick yours.
My soul.
Yeah. I like my soul. I don't want it to. Your soul should stay here. We should leave. You gave me a choice. I'm sorry.
He said, "Your souls are mine." He didn't say "or."
well, Bart misheard and thought he said "or." So I.
I really like your friend. Is
that an option?
I mean, if I had a soul, I'd give it to you. But unfortunately, I only take. So.
I was really.
Why do you want our souls? What's the deal here?
Bart, I have other things to do with you later on. I was in a little devil had told me that you're not behaving pretty well, and I thought I could whip you into shape a little bit. But Lorg, you're the main reason why.
What are you, my babysitter?
I didn't want
Well,
the
how
job
are
any
you?
more than you wanted it, kid.
Who the fuck are you? Hold up! You guys are talking like you know each other so fucking well. Who the fuck is this guy, Lorik? What the fuck is
You know how I
happening?
go places when I go to sleep? When I dream?
Dreams?
Yeah, when you go places at night. Well, I visited him once, and he told me about my father, and then he disappeared, and it was not nice of him. And now he's here, and it's not nice of him.
Screamed at this guy, and now you guys are old pals. What the?
Well, I don't know. He seems to like me. I don't know. He wants my soul.
Like kind of a dick.
Well, I don't know. Maybe my dad is.
I mean, everyone has one dad that's a dick. I have one dad that's a dick. Everyone has a dad that's a dick. I mean, you just gotta live with it.
Is my dad a nice person?
What?
Mr. Scary Man, is my dad a nice person?
Well, if you call backstabbers a good person, then I
See, no.
swear.
No.
Maybe. I mean, I like Maverick.
Your father is none of my concern. I've already tied those loose ends, and now simply I want to rub it in his face.
Oh, that's not as
Those
nice
ends
as what I
are
thought was
pretty
gonna
loose.
happen here.
You guys seem like you have some coping to go through with your new living situations, and
Yeah.
I want to be a suitable guest. I'm not a monster. Scrubbing deck starts at dawn. Gotta earn your keep.
I can do that.
Extends out
I
his
don't
hand.
want to earn my keep. I don't want to be here. Let me leave the boat so I don't have to earn my keep.
And I go for the fist bump.
He, puzzled, but grabs your wrist, pulls it tight, puts one hand on top of your like hand. This way. If you slip out of my grasp again, I'll find you. And as he releases your hand, you notice it's like almost like a bee sting. It's slight on your hand, on your palm, and a black mass just forms itself onto your palm, almost like a tattoo.
Oh,
Just a single black spot.
no. Oh. I have mixed feelings about this. It looks very cool though. And you can just do that.
I can do a lot of things, Lord. Even give you the powers that you possess.
And all I gotta do is scrub your floor?
That's all you gotta do for
Hold
now.
on.
Okay.
Yes.
Bart, I don't know, he seems kind of chill.
Why are you so accepting of this? You're so chill with this.
Well, I go places
The vibes
and
are
then
off.
sometimes I
The
go back.
vibes are
Like maybe we'll go back.
astronomically off. You're so cool with it.
But maybe we'll go back and I'll just have this thing on my hand and then we'll like tell everybody about it.
Lorik, I think you have a stalker.
I think I do.
Yeah, it's this guy.
Yeah, but you have a lot of those, and you're fine.
I'm used to it. They're just like harmless, like girls who like think I'm hot or some shit. This guy is just fucking weird.
Yeah, but you think I'm cool.
This guy is standing right here.
I think you're cool. I'm not stalking you.
Yeah, and you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm not stalking you. This guy's weird. He's imprisoning you. Us. He gave you back to me.
Kind of. He didn't throw me back in there.
He put us in the cages to begin with.
Okay. I didn't think about that part. I thought we just kind of got there. You're gonna help me put two and two together. It's fine. He's given us time to talk and cope.
We're not coping. We're not coping.
We're not coping? That's not what we do? Okay. I won't cope with this then.
Good. We're not coping with this, sir.
Oh, cope, no cope. Your soul still stays at the siren's call. If you need me, I'll be in my quarters. And he turns around and rushes off out the door and...
Bye. Oh, not bye.
Say bye. Don't say bye to him. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve your goodbye.
You're right, probably.
Probably. You just go chill in your room, or what's the plan here?
Yeah, do we have a...
Fuck out of here.
How do we get out if every time we get out he's just gonna, like, notice?
Well, we have to try to make it so that he doesn't notice.
Oh, Okay.
Let's be here. Hold on. Do I still have my stuff on me? I have 2 disguise costumes. Perfect
Okay.
for us.
You can disguise yourself. I can go invisible.
Oh, that's perfect. We can only use one of my disguises.
Or we can both disguise.
It's whatever you want, man. I have extra one if you want. If we go invisible, that might help us too.
It might. When I go invisible, can I like hold Bart's hand
Yeah,
and make
I like that idea.
Bart invisible, or is it just me?
I think
I don't know how invisibility works.
Right, I think it's just. I think you can cast it twice,
you.
can't you? And you can make someone else invisible.
What?
Let's go.
You'd be
That's
burning
crazy.
2 spell slots, but yeah.
Hey, that's worth.
It's true.
Yeah, that's definitely worth.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a look around, Bart?
Yeah, let's look around for a way to like get off. Let's get off.
Okay. I think we have a minute to look around.
A minute.
Okay,
Right.
we have 1 minute. I have an idea. Let's put on our disguises first, then go invisible. So if it like a minute goes off at the wrong moment, we still we're like, oh my god, you're like different.
Oh, we have
You're
an
like
hour.
An hour.
Yeah. Disguises an hour of invisibility, and then we reconvene here so they don't think anything happened.
Unless we find a way to escape.
Unless we find a way to escape, and then we escape.
Why are we planning to come back here? We're planning to leave.
I don't know. I'm trying to get used to the situation.
We're not staying here.
Everything in my life is always constantly weird. This is not that weird. This isn't the first time that I've been away. When I'm a general, it just kind of like happens. Like things happen all the time. So
How
I'm
are
sorry.
you a war veteran, an honored war veteran, when you're so down.
Things
Whatever.
just kind of work out for me.
Whatever. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, and then
Never
we'll go
coming back.
invisible, and we'll be on our reconnaissance mission.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you guys finally decide to try to escape. All right.
The
So
session of tons of non-meaningful communication. Just a ton of people trying to figure out what to do.
I love it so much.
It's all meaningful.
all
Yeah,
meaning.
this is
It
my
all
favorite
means
session.
something.
All right. So what's your guys?
Just to the finale where it matters that they spent 20 minutes in this cage just talking about it.
While he was like in
It's
the
just
corner,
like real life.
like,
It's just like real life.
his undead captain is just sitting there watching you guys like, okay. Yeah. What's your plan of you turn invisible? Just try to find a way out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that I'm letting Bart lead again.
I'm gonna have to if we're gonna get off this ship.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and
Otherwise,
make-
we're gonna keep him back in the cage.
right. And give me investigations.
Ooh, investigations.
Investigations.
Okay.
24.
I got a 9, so I'm very glad that you got that. Oh, we're doing.
What's with the glasses like?
We thought there was gonna be a combat, so I told them to bring it for when you said roll initiative, and then there wasn't.
When did I say roll initiative?
That's what I just said, baby.
Oh, I
They
thought-
didn't. You
Oh,
did
okay.
not.
Yeah, there's
So I just put them on randomly.
there is no combat.
Wait, continue your investigation. We will be investigating with you.
Yeah, with the 24 though, you do find a stowaway boat. It is near some like guard like area, like these fish shooagins, fish people. But they're like around the lifeboat and whatnot. But you do find one.
Do we want to take this?
Lifeboat?
Yes.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Because I can be in water, but you can't. Right? You can't breathe underwater.
Yeah, most people can't. Let's take the boat.
Okay.
People can't.
Okay.
All right, awesome. So,
So we just take that.
yeah, I mean, you're invisible. So, I mean, these guards don't notice anything. They just all of a sudden notice the boat just lower. One of them looks. Actually, here, let me. Oh yeah, one of them looks and it's just like thinks it's a malfunction of some lever somewhere is needing repaired or whatever, and you guys manage to make your way out sneakily.
Can I say something before we leave?
Yep.
I left a trophy in my cage.
No. We're not going back. No.
Just one.
No.
I'm not going back. I just wanted you to know that I left something there. Because I thought it was pretty cool, and like they're gonna show back up, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, your souls are here forever. Oh, you're here forever," and then it's just a little trophy.
Oh, it's like we're the winners. We won
We're the
in this
winners.
scenario. I get it. That's
And
actually.
it says like soccer championship, Cedar to shot on it.
Awesome. All right, as you guys sail off into the murky waters, not really sure what direction you're going to, but you're just getting the heck out of there. That is when we fade to our next group. It is now dawn, morning time. The sun is rising in the horizon, and Cyrus, as you come to consciousness, you face first into the sand. You've washed up somewhere. Not entirely sure where, you couldn't get the sand out of your eye. The daylight is blinding to you. You hear the crashing of the waves consistently. And you look to your right, and Heidi is also there, washed up on shore.
Oh, great.
Conscious?
Yeah, you're conscious. You're like, actually, go ahead and roll a con save, Heidi.
Do you know that her con is horrible?
Oh.
I got a 10.
Okay. All right. You come to consciousness and you start freaking out a little bit. Kind of sitting there paralyzed in your own fear, but that's just about it.
Heidi, your wild magic goes up to 2 now.
What? I see Cyrus, right?
Yeah. Like at the corner of your eye, like you're just not moving. You're like, oh.
Cyrus, is that you? Please say yes, it's you.
Oh no. Where's everyone else?
I don't know. Where are we? I think is a better question.
How am I supposed to know?
Well, I can't move my head, so I can't really help.
Why can't you move your head?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm probably in shock or something. I mean, I don't really know what's going on. I thought we were on like a cruise.
We were on a small... Anyways. Alright, it's dawn already. How long have we been here? Must have been a few hours at least.
How are we? I mean, we're alive. We've been unconscious for hours, and we've been, I guess, in the ocean.
Ugh, that's why I feel so terrible. Alright, well... Yes, we better start looking around. I'm sure other people have washed up somewhere nearby.
Okay. Can I move, DM, or do I need to?
Oh yeah, you're good. That's what I
Okay,
pictured
God.
Heidi was doing, just like completely.
Okay.
Come on. Get a move on. We don't have time for this.
Okay, let's go, I guess. Should we start should we find food? I can put food in my bag.
We just got here. How long are you planning to stay? This isn't vacation.
I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm sorry, I've never been shipwrecked before.
We'll be fine. The others have got to be nearby. Let's just move along the shore and hopefully we can see them. I mean, they can't be that far.
Okay, let's go. I follow Cyrus.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting.
As you guys are walking alongside the beach to see if you can find anyone else, you see a few pieces of like driftwood and few torn sails here and there. I'm gonna need you both to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said what savings throw?
Constitution.
Heidi got a nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh, girl. I got an unnatural 20.
Ooh. Honestly, that's perfect.
Very Heidi.
So
Girls trip.
as you guys are walking, you're walking around the shorelines, few driftwoods, pieces here and there. Before you know it, you guys come across like the sand itself becomes like almost like has a lot of shells into it, so it's getting a little bit more rough and rugged to walk on. And roughly around the same time, both of you step on something that immediate sharp pain. Cyrus, for you, it's just more like a little poke. You have really thick leather boots on. It still gets you for about, about 3 points of piercing damage. Heidi.
Slices through my Versace.
It impales your foot pretty bad. And you receive 2 points of piercing, but you are now poisoned. This is what you've come to gather, looking at it, some form of sea urchin or poisonous marine life. So immediately, sharp pain into your foot, and it's almost like the toxins themselves are so acidic that your foot immediately starts to burn, and it's crawling ever so slowly up your ankle, calf, so on and so forth.
You're cutting out.
I stepped on it. There, she's just screaming.
Okay.
I stepped on the thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Chill out. Okay. It's not that. No. Okay. Maybe it is a little bad. Let's just sit down over here. Oh, great. I think she just kind of like grabs her by the arms and makes her walk backwards and sit down on the ground.
It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me.
You're not gonna die, probably. I'm not. You're fine. Like, okay. I think she's gonna like grab like a wad of cloth or something from, or like she takes her shirt and she like uses that to kind of grab a hold of the urchin and like pull it out.
Okay. Make a general strength roll. Very low DC. It's a pretty small animal, but if you want to, is Cyrus like forcefully just like yanking this thing out? Is she trying to be careful with it? Like, what's the?
I think she's just trying to like I mean, she's trying to be careful with it because her grip on it can't be too tight anyways, or else she'll poke herself. So I feel like she is, slowly like trying to take it out.
Okay. And I would say,
And she,
yeah. Well,
for strength, that would be. Oh, right, duh. I just roll. That was a 17.
oh yeah, it comes out. No problem at all. There is a pretty decently sized hole in the bottom of Heidi's foot. It's continuing to bleed. Heidi, you still feel very acidic-like pain scorching up your leg.
It hurts, it hurts! And I'm getting blood on the Versace!
What? That's what you're worried about right now? You kind of have a hole in.
I'm worried about the hole in my foot, Cyrus. I don't know what to do about it.
What's in that weird bag thing of yours? Like, there's gotta be something in there.
Scrolls. A couple of quills. My notebook. I didn't let the boys put snacks in there, so there's no food. I don't...
Alright, we're just gonna have to make do. I think
A
that,
hairbrush?
No, a hairbrush. Take a look at you. You barely have that maintained. Okay, let's worry about the foot.
Let's worry about the foot. And not whatever's going on with your. I mean, do you have to wear your hair like that every day? I mean, come on. Nothing. I mean, that's all in my foot, Cyrus. We haven't to fix my foot. I can feel it burning.
Why me? Why me? I could be anyone else. Why me? Okay. I'm stuck with you!
Oh, am I so much worse than an urchin through your foot?
Yeah, I'd rather have the urchin in my foot.
Okay, well, I'd rather you than me. What do I do?
Does she have any knowledge of sea urchins?
I will let you choose. You can either make a medicine check to see if you could just try to figure out what you can do on your own, or if you would want to make a history check to see if you could study the urchin to see if if you're any familiar with its like how often it is in Varanth and whatnot.
Okay.
Can Heidi also make a history check?
Yeah.
I think that Cyrus is going to make a medicine check.
Okay.
Heidi got a 21 for history.
Amazing. I got an 18 on medicine.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Heidi.
We know all about sea urchins.
Oh yeah, Heidi, you quickly realize what this is, what kind of poison. You know that you have a lot of time left. It's not going to kill you like within, a few hours, but if you leave it untreated, it's going to be like by 24 hours time, you're going to be knocking on death's door kind of thing. Unless the poison is extracted. Cyrus, with your, what'd you say, 18?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would say that's enough to successfully remove the poison. How would you like to remove said poison from Heidi's foot?
No. I feel like honestly, she would. Heidi's not gonna like this, but I feel like Cyrus has dealt with her own wounds enough that she just kind of is gonna do whatever. So I feel like she's gonna make another cut to try and get the poison out. Yep, and then and then after a while, she's gonna put her shirt on it because she doesn't need it anymore, and just wrap it up as tight as she can.
The girls are out.
Got an undershirt. It's fine.
She's so hot.
She's got an undershirt. It's fine.
All right.
Oh my god, imagine being Heidi and the cool girl takes off her shirt so she can bind your wound.
You cut out.
All right, you're not gonna like this.
Oh
But
God.
you don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. Just
He wasn't gonna
what?
like it.
Wait a minute. What is that? Is that Maverick?
What? Maverick's here? Do you think they're all on the island? Are we okay?
No, look. As she looks away, she slashes her foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why? What was that?
Why?
You gotta get the poison out. You want to be stuck with your foot burning alive rather than dealing with a little bit of pain for a minute? Come on, buck up. You're fine.
You could have just told me that. I'm sure I would have remained very calm. I'm sure
Yeah,
you
you've
didn't have to
been
trick
very
me.
good at that lately, and I've only known you for, what, 3-4 days? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think so.
She just starts wrapping her foot up and ties it as tight as she can. She's like, well, only way we're gonna get out of here is if we get moving, so
Right.
can you walk? Because I really don't want to have to carry you.
I can walk. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for getting the poison out of my foot. I would have died in 23 hours and 56 minutes. So I'm glad you
That
got
wasn't
that.
that bad. You would have been fine. It's already done.
No. Yeah, you're right. Yes, let's go.
I'm not excited about this. Okay. So I think, can we just like look around and see if we see anything of use?
For what specifically? Just
Just like, I don't know, anything we recognize, like a person or like a building or like, I don't know, Jesse, like
Anywhere to know where we are or how we got here.
right.
Are they in Varanth? This is your set of
Where are
the game.
I will say, with the species of urchin, you do find that very familiar. You are in the nation of Varanth. However, the specific location, not entirely. All you see is a shore, almost like a Californian shore, where like the palm trees and the like those style of bushes, like those dry tumbleweed like bushes on the, I don't know, grassy areas of the beach. You don't see any tall buildings or towers or anything that off in the distance. You walk farther down shore. You find more and more pieces of driftwood before you inevitably come up to a large section, probably like a quarter of the ship that you guys were on, has washed up to shore. And
Home sweet home, where everything tries to kill us again.
oh, no, just stay there. And I think that she's gonna go and investigate to see if she can like look at the ship and see if she sees anything useful or like any clues to what's going on.
Heidi does follow. Heidi is also going to look at the boat.
Why are you following me? I told you to stay there.
Staying over there too good. I need to look at the boat. We need to figure out how we got here and where we're going.
Oh, why do I care?
all right, awesome. As you guys are searching the remnants of this boat, we will fade to another group really quick. Similar situation, washed up on the beach somewhere, kind of coming to. Maverick, see yourself trying to first get yourself dusted off with the sand, check your hair to see if it's any crazier than than your liking. Kiana, you're perfectly fine because you could breathe water. You woke up a while ago in the water, but you were able to still be in the same vicinity, and you see Maverick just now on the shore getting his himself together.
And Theo's not here.
Just you two.
Well, if I've been awake for a while, I've built a fire. And I'm sitting at the fire with my back to Maverick as he wakes up. He's gonna have to do the first.
Oh my god. And he sees that it's just him and Kiana, and he just goes, okay. Hey, Kiana, and he like walks up to stand next to her.
I built a fire.
Roll me a nature
Yes,
check real quick, Joe. I want to see how impressive this fire is.
Sorry. What is nature under?
Either nature or survival.
12.
Yeah, it's the same thing. 12. It's a pretty decent sized fire. I mean, it's nothing too like. I mean, for a grung size, and despite her being mad at you, Maverick, she did think of you a little bit and made a big enough fire for the both of you.
As Maverick sits on the other side, I go. I always had a handmaiden to stock the hearth for me, but thought it might be useful to learn how to do it myself.
That's useful. Good to know.
The soil is red. We are in Varanth.
Cool.
I haven't seen Cyrus or Theo or Lorik or Bart or Heidi.
Well, we should probably start walking. See if we find them.
Also, I've spoken to someone that's much wiser than you or I are. And I believe he gave me the same advice that he gave to you. So, I appreciate your effort, although it is too little and too late. But I appreciate the effort nonetheless. And I stand up and I begin to walk down the beach.
Maverick just goes, thanks. Cool. Okay. Just stands up. Looks after her. The fuck else does he say to that? There's nothing else.
No.
He does keep an eye out for anything around them. That might be useful, Jesse. Thought you would know that.
Thought I would know that. Yeah, you can
Okay,
make
what's there?
an investigation.
Oh man.
I got 21.
I have a -1, so we'll see how this goes. Whoa, no way. Got that one.
I cut you deep, bro.
It's a 0.
Yeah, every time.
Maverick is feeling so awkward right now.
See, every time that you try to focus on trying to find something useful, your mind just circles back to past couple of conversations, and you can't focus very well. Kiana, as you guys are walking, assuming in silence, an awkward silence,
I'm talking to Germ about what I'm seeing, and occasionally I will turn back, just a very slight glance over my shoulder, and give Maverick an update as if he is like a passenger on my tourist train. I'm talking to Germ and I'm like, well, based on the native flora and fauna, I would guess we're in the southern hemisphere. You know, whatever. I would guess that we're in the southern half of the country. Whatever. And then I would go, we're definitely on the eastern half. Or whatever. Whatever I do now.
that would be crazy. Well, no, that makes sense. Never mind. I was trying to think like of the map of like where the eastern. I was like,
Yeah, that'd be crazy. You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah.
I say something that makes sense.
Did you leave the fire like alive, or did you kill it before you left, or what was the?
I walked away. Maybe Maverick put it out. I didn't.
I put it out.
He stomped on it really quick.
Yeah. You see roughly the same thing as everyone else has so far. Just a bunch of wood, rope, sails, all that kind of stuff. As you get farther and farther away from your fire, and when you put it out, the smoke gets thicker and it can be visibly seen more. But just on the horizon, you see very, very small 2 little silhouettes.
I go closer. I want to see who it is.
And as you guys walk in that general area, we will cut real quick. And Theo, as you are in a trance-like state, not knocked unconscious, you feel your body is submerged and almost like one with the water. You're floating, still able to keep your head just above water to keep oxygen. And you hear a voice. When I said that you might have to lay down your life, I didn't mean today, child. And in that sentence, jolt of consciousness rushes to you, and you're out in the ocean. You see very, very vaguely in the distance what might be like the beginnings of an island. But yeah, you're Theo floating.
I'm just out here.
Just out here.
Fuck.
Actually, go ahead and make a perception real quick.
Yeah. By waking up with that though,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he'll hear me, but I'll be like, I didn't try to. Perception. Oh, math. Me when I have to add. 25.
25. You're in the ocean. Driftwood is continuously hitting waves, and it's always making some noise, but you start hearing splashing.
Can I, like...
Rock appears and is doing his
Rock!
little doggy paddle as he makes his way to you.
Oh!
Has a piece of driftwood in his mouth.
Oh! I wish I could hug you, but we need to swim. I can't talk to him. I can't speak to animals at all. It's just me and this dog.
Right.
Okay. I can see an island. I can see land.
Right.
Okay. And you don't have to roll it. I don't think so. But in flavor text, what I would be willing to do is to use all of my whatever we are calling key points now. I know they changed the name. I've seen like whatever they are.
Right.
Can I use Step of the Wind a bunch to get me and Rock closer to shore? Yeah. Like maybe I put Rock on a piece of wood and I'm like kicking. I'm like, okay, let's fucking go.
Yes. Honestly, you can just spend 1 key point. That's awesome.
Okay, amazing.
That's phenomenal. Yeah, it takes a while, and
Yeah.
Rock at first.
Sitting there like, oh god, my legs hurt.
And Rock's grown since the last time, or since when we first
Yeah,
got.
he's a wolf.
He's a dire wolf.
It's not a dog, it's a wolf. It's a wolf. Dire wolf. Yeah.
So he's getting pretty big, but
Yeah.
it takes a while, but you do eventually make your way to shore. Rock jumps out, immediately runs in like circles like he has the zoomies, shakes off the water like.
I think genuinely it's like as soon as we hit sand, Theo's like, whoosh, like, oh fuck, I gotta sit here for a minute. Do I see signs of anyone?
You.
While I'm like,
you see out towards your right, very, very far away, what might be a smoke from kind of fire.
Okay. I get up. I'm like, Rock. Can you go to that smoke?
Roll an animal handling real quick. With advantage, because Rock knows you pretty well.
Oh, that was cocked. I rolled 12 both time, but that's a 14.
Heck yeah. So you point towards the smoke, Rock kind of like, and just around you, Rock gathers a large chunk of driftwood that you could easily fit on. I think it was the one that he was riding on. Brings that over to you, goes off, brings a rope that he had found, and he is essentially, you kind of like put two and two together. Rock is offering to be a sled dog for you. Yeah.
Absolutely, I will.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I'll hold the rope. And I'll
Mush.
sit on the floor.
Mush. On the sand you glide.
Yippee!
Amazing.
Rock and Theo are just having a little dog movie adventure right now. Everyone is in violently different movies right now.
Amazing. At this time, I would say, after probably an hour and a half of all of you trying to gather around, find each other, Lorik and Bart eventually find their way back to the same island on their little passenger boat. And just for time's sake, after about an hour and a half of everyone searching, we all find each other again.
Lorik,
Hi.
are you okay?
So for context, everyone
yes
on
and no.
Heidi and Cyrus were the ones in the silhouette, so they saw the fire, so they walked towards.
Okay.
They met up with Maverick and Kiana first. Then you all see Lorik and Bart on a boat coming towards shore, and you see Theo on a sled. Rock.
Soaking wet and covered in sand.
Okay. Then first, when Maverick and I first meet up with Heidi and Cyrus, I'm sure Maverick probably goes to Cyrus. I'll step over to Heidi and are both of you okay?
No. No, I lost a lot of blood.
She's
Oh my
fine.
gosh.
Or why
I'm
are you
gonna start
still
tending to
wearing
her
the other
wound.
heel?
I can't get rid of. You want me to get rid of both my heels in one day?
So you're just walking around like that doesn't.
On
Why
sand?
you like? Yeah.
I'm gonna start tending to Heidi's wounds while Maverick and Cyrus reunite or whatever.
Fuck.
Oh.
On that kind of beach, huh?
What?
It's that kind of beach.
Just kidding.
I think the moment Maverick sees Cyrus, he's like, "Oh my god, my girlfriend!" And also, I'm not in this awkward ass, tense ass conversation.
Thank God, and out.
Thank God. And he's gonna like book it towards Cyrus, arms around her, holding her tight. He like fucking picks her up, and he's just like, "Oh my god,
Okay.
oh my god, oh my god." I had the most fucking tense conversation I've ever had with anyone. Oh my god.
Okay. Now I'm wet and even more uncomfortable. Please put me down.
Okay. Puts her down, but still is like arms around. He's like, I think the next time I have to be alone with Kiana, I'm just gonna like shit my pants and like go away.
It can't
That'll
be
work.
that bad, can it? I don't know. I know you kind of told me a bit about it, and it kind of was your fault, but
Okay, thanks, babe. I know. It's supposed to be like comforting. And shit. To me. You know what? Never mind. How was you and
Did she say anything to you? Like,
she no. Anyways, how are you and Heidi?
so we're gonna just pass over that. I mean, I haven't had the best time either, but now I kind of feel bad if I complain about that situation.
I mean, you can. It's fine. Like, you can complain. It's not like she looks uncomfortable. Did you hit her?
No, I didn't hit her yet. I came this close. She's fine. She stepped on an urchin thing and I had to cut her foot, and she has my shirt, and
That's why you were
wearing an undershirt. It's not a big deal. It's fine. What? There's no one else here. It's just us.
Hey, Jesse, are there people coming up? Like the children?
Hey, this was your out, man.
Oh no, I was for the sake of Cyrus being an undershirt. We're all reconvening, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. So Maverick takes off his shirt and gives it to Cyrus. He's like, "Yeah, no."
Are you serious? It's fine.
Kiana gives him the dirtiest look and then returns back to Heidi's foot.
I mean, I'll
I
put it
guess-
on. It's Oh, shut up! I've had to deal with you this entire time. It's fine.
All of us are grown adults.
Okay, whatever. He's just gonna like watch everyone else come up.
Yeah, if Lorik pulls up, Lorik, where were you?
I got we were captured.
You were captured?
Yeah, the ship. And
Lorik has
I
a
apparently
feather.
was more okay with it than I should have been.
Lorik, I start pounding on his stomach. How
Yeah,
could
you
you
did
do
that.
it? How could you leave me?
Tickle.
Oh my god. How could this be?
My little frog fists. No.
I got this, and I
Hi,
look at
Bart.
it. Is this thing magic?
Hi, Kiana.
I look at his hand.
I got this
Some
concerning
ugly
magic
guy
tattoo.
just did that to him. This big, tall, ugly dude who's like really obsessed with him. Who kidnapped us? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
And
look
he
at it
knows
later,
Bart.
Lorik. We'll
Mr.
look at it later, Lorik. We need to. Where's Theo? And then the sled.
Yeah, Maverick
Truly, yeah. I need you to know it. As funny as the sled is, that's hilarious. I think they was so fucking tired. She's like, she just swam to shore. And so when we finally get there, I think she's just gonna let the rope go and just lay down in the sand.
Face first.
And she'll be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I will heal everyone that needs healing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Maverick's gonna rush over to Theo, avoiding Rock.
Rock, what happened?
And just goes to Theo and is like, Are you okay?
I just swam to shore. I was over there. I had to take Rock with me. I couldn't leave him in the ocean.
Thank you for saving Rock.
Gonna just pick up Theo.
Does anyone have a snack?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Does anyone have
Give
a
her
snack
some-
for
I give her some barnacles.
What?
She can't eat. No, Kiana, she can't eat. Maverick's like holding Theo.
This
He's like,
is a rock.
"Do you have a snack that she can eat?"
This is a rock.
It's a barnacle.
This is a rock. And it's not that rock.
Do you have snacks in your bag?
I have snacks.
Lorik, you have snacks?
I have snacks in my
No.
chest.
Lorik, you just have more barnacles, don't you?
No, I've got 10 portions of food for anybody who wants to eat them that I've been saving.
Oh. And now they're all
Oh.
wet because we were in the ocean.
No, because my chest is waterproof.
It's wood. How is it?
It just
Magic.
It's just.
your dad gave it to me. It's a very good chest.
Oh yes, Daddy's waterproof chest.
Of course.
Of course. Daddy's
had
waterproof.
that.
Yes.
Always.
Okay. We
Just like
eat.
he always tells me that I keep a wagon wheel on me.
And I have a trophy for
When
Theo
we're
for
from an
saving my
underwater
dog.
country.
Okay,
This is
we eat.
This is the
Yeah.
trophy you stole from my
Turn-
school.
Yeah, it's back to you now.
Theo's face towards.
I know
You
the
want
guy
the
who
other
this
one.
is for.
Well, that was
I
yours.
know, I know the guy whose name this is.
Do you want to return it to him or do you want to keep it because it's cool?
I
think
kind
you
of
wanna
want to
keep
throw
it
it in
'cause
the
it's
ocean.
Oh, okay. It
I'm
can go
kind
there.
of tired of the school. Oh,
Bart, are you fully intact? Like, you were kidnapped with Lorik?
Yeah, that guy was creepy. Lorik, you need to make better friends.
Yeah,
He was.
made
It was
friends with
Lorik's
me.
friend. It was
They were
Lorik's
He likes
like
friend.
me a
your
lot.
old pals. Apparently, Lorik has been dreaming about him.
Lorik.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
What? Who? Who was this?
It's this guy, he tells me about my dad sometimes, but he never tells me the whole thing. And so now I just know that my dad was on a pirate ship. And I've been there now, twice. That's my second time on the ship.
Twice?
Yeah, I
When
go
was
places
it
when I
happened?
dream, and nobody ever
Yes.
believes me, but now Bart was with me.
You're dreaming. That's a dream, Lorik.
No, I go places.
Yeah, dreams.
Oh.
But I don't understand how the guy knows you if you met him through a dream, so that's why I'm confused. No, I'm questioning everything I know.
Okay. Lorik, we will talk about that later. Let's go to a town, maybe. Can we go, please?
Yeah?
Oh,
Point me in
Hey.
the town direction, please.
Damn, can I call my dragon?
yes, please.
What's the mechanics on that, Joe? Did we? I don't know. If we...
It's a pet.
Yeah.
It's a pet. Can she call it?
It's a pillow.
the pet.
It's a pet.
How would you
Make-
call it?
Make her make animal. Make her make animal.
Bernadette. Bernadette taught me a whistle that I could do and she would appear.
You can do an animal handling.
Oh, I don't.
Gosh, Maverick,
got
I'm
this.
just telling you, it was just miserable. The whole thing was miserable. I just can't even.
18?
You perform this whistle. What does the whistle sound like?
Whatever your heart. Everyone hears it differently. It sounds like your favorite song.
Oh.
That's a perfect cop out.
that's weird. Teenage Dirtbag just started playing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say within time you have confidence that what's your dragon's name again?
Bernadette.
Bernadette is on their way.
Guys, don't even worry. Let's just sit here. We're just gonna sit here and we'll just wait.
Sounds fantastic.
Should we make
Perfect.
a fire? Theo is shivering. Should we make a fire?
I am
What?
so unhappy right now.
Well,
I can make
Cyrus
it.
and okay, Lorik and Maverick, please make a fire. That's a boy job. Bart, just sit down, and
down.
Theo
I mean, I could
and
just make
Cyrus just
fire.
sit here and be.
But
Oh,
I'm holding
much
it-
better idea.
In my pocket, I have a tinder box.
Okay, it's all been solved. Cyrus will make the fire. Thank you, Cyrus.
You use the pencils that you have.
I think
Burn the pencils.
she's probably happy to be able to step away from us for a second and go and off and find some wood.
Okay, we make a fire, Jesse.
I mean, even with Cyrus's produced flame, it was pretty simple. Lorik's rations is what you guys are feasting on. Any other preparations that you want to do for this camp while we wait for Dragon?
Yeah, I'm gonna in sort of a just for me, reach into my things and take out the bag full of nomass that I have, and I'm just like, I don't sort of want this anymore. I got it from Maverick and I just tossed it into the fire.
Fuck. I wanted that.
Does Maverick see you do that?
Yeah. Everyone,
Through the
like,
fire now.
at this point, everyone is
Everyone
like
gets high as
surrounded by the fire.
Yeah, we're all just getting high as shit.
Cyrus is just
Yeah. The moment he sees Kiana do that, he goes. Actually, hold on. Can I make an attack to get her to not do that so we don't get high?
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Too late. You just saw it happen.
It is.
Cyrus is sitting there like braiding Maverick's hair, and he's like, "Oh no."
We're
Need
all
everyone
gonna
to
get
roll a
so high.
flat d20.
Shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, no.
And don't say what you got until I call
Okay.
on you.
That's all. There's always a plan, guys.
There's always a plan.
Bro.
Can
There's
Bart
always
be
a-
teaching me how to play the pan
There's
flute?
always a plan.
Can I be in the ocean? No, Cyrus is.
Yeah.
reading
All
over
right,
here.
starting
Bart
off,
is teaching me how to play the pan flute
flat
with the pan
d20.
flute in my inventory.
Lorik, what'd you get?
18.
18. Oh, that's no fun. Reroll.
Reroll.
You literally got
Reroll.
animal
Oh,
whisperer,
two.
and you already can talk to animals. So it's
Yeah.
what is it?
Yeah.
2 now.
2.
Yeah.
You are convinced someone or something is spying on you guys, and you are completely in a state of paranoia until the end of the session.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Bart, what did you
The
get?
perfect one.
10.
10. You unconsciously mimic everyone that you talk to, whether that be making fun of them or trying to be serious. You start mimicking their mannerisms, speech patterns, and sometimes you don't even realize it. So you're consistently mimicking people.
Okay.
Kiana,
Cool.
6.
6. You feel compelled to tell every long story that you know. You are the storyteller of this essentially blunt rotation is what we're doing.
Lol.
Feel free to be dramatic with it. Heidi.
We're just told to lock it.
I'm not gonna be
This is
dramatic
part of
because I'm
locking
locked
it.
in, but I got it.
What Heidi get?
13.
13. You feel hyper aware of your surroundings. All your senses, sight, smell, hearing, everything is hyper focused. Like knots in the wood or a single bird in the sky, you find yourself hyper fixated on at every small detail of everything. Maverick,
I got a 20.
20.
Thank God.
You feel this kind of fits with your druidness that you've recently taken up. You feel completely one with nature. You
I'm gonna get
consistently find yourself shifting and melting into the sand, loving on tree. Anything. Nature is your best friend.
Hell yeah.
Theo.
1.
No way!
You, you Cyrus got a 1 too?
Yes!
You both are in a coughing fit. You all can you both struggle to speak in between breaths. And everyone sounds like they're underwater, basically. You have muffled hearing.
And so it was really funny because the jellyfish are only allowed to leave their sanctuaries on the day of the festival. And so they are kind of like slaves year round. But during this one holiday, we let them come out and they get to be our lamps. No, they're slaves. And so on this one holiday, they get to be
Why are we
lamps.
underwater again?
Look at my hand hiding.
So
What is that?
basically, it was really funny
That's how
because
the
we started
government spies on me.
and we started
Government spies
talking to
on
each
you?
Look at the
other.
dot.
And
Look at
then
the dot.
after it was really fun. And
Where did you put that there?
I love
No.
to imagine all this is like genuinely happening at the same time.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
genuinely at the same time.
and hey, that is exactly what's happening. All of this is
how they
happening.
found me.
Right.
This is
What is
exactly what it's like to be high
What
on
was
a
Bard's-
circle of people.
What was
Can
Bard's
you get rid of
again?
it?
Mimicking people.
Mimicking.
Mimicking
Oh, yeah.
people. I don't know where to start.
So Bard is like repeating
Bart is
everything.
also coughing.
Yeah. Part's also coughing.
Bart.
So that's why they don't get to come out on the festival anymore.
Cyrus,
Because it was just sort of this funny
This sucks,
thing.
right?
What?
This sucks, right?
This sucks.
It sucks.
Get out from under the water.
We're on sand.
They're gonna find us.
Maverick, make
Well,
a
that's what I told it to him, but basically,
Maverick, real
You gotta
quick,
shut up for 1 second.
real quick. Maverick, make a history check.
we did so much no mass.
Yeah.
Maverick,
you.
does this kill them? Yes. Okay. I got a 16.
16.
Mhm.
Maverick, you have had your fair share of gnome ass blunts. Jesus Christ. Instantly, with how you feel right now, you feel great. You know, everyone around you seems like everyone's having at least a decent time. Maybe Cyrus and Theo, not so much. But as you're just connecting with nature, feeling every grain of sand between your fingers, and
Back in the sand. I have no shirt on, and I'm just.
you
Ignoring your coughing girlfriend.
Yeah.
with your 16, your pure bliss suddenly starts to calm down a little bit. You feel a slight, almost like a toothache, and you know that you only get toothaches when your nomass is laced with something that's not supposed to be there. We're gonna start with Theo.
Kiana.
Oh no.
As you guys,
He seemed reputable. I don't know.
As you guys are talking amongst yourselves, continue to stay within your predetermined prereq. Theo, you're coughing, sweating up a good storm. Feel like you're dying sometimes.
Yeah.
Truly one of the worst feelings.
Yeah.
And
I just swam like 3 miles.
right.
Why is my heart
And I
trying
ate
to
a
escape my
granola bar
body?
and got high as shit.
Honestly,
I'm dehydrated.
What a life, honestly.
And hey, that's the life I'm living. No, I'm kidding.
Pretty
Colorado.
soon,
Anyways.
the sand you're sitting on starts to shift. And not just because you're moving around or anything like that. It feels like you're moving, almost like it's rotating. As the sand shifts and moves, 4 snow globe orb-like things just appear out of the sand. You recognize these snow globes, these orbs. These are the ones that you see in Rendoshi's garden.
What are you guys doing here?
What are you guys doing?
Does anyone else see the orbs? I say that out loud.
It was just really funny.
Everyone's doing their own thing. Pretty
Can anyone else see 4 orbs around me?
See 4 orbs.
I know these guys.
Pretty soon, those orbs, which represent each of the element fire, water, earth, and air, they start to pulse and glow and almost leak the material that they correspond to. So there's lava starting to come out of the fire orb, vines and grass out of the earth, gusts of wind out of the air, and water is like leaking as you see. It's almost like a snow globe with like a raging sea inside of it. And each of the elements slowly start to crawl towards your feet and make your way towards you. And as this is happening, you hear piercing the silence in all directions, not just from the globes. You just hear balance, 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 balance. All while your body is being consumed at this point by these elements. You feel no pain. It's just
They don't feel like what they are.
No, they're just covering your body.
Ugh. Oh fuck. Hold on. Guess I let it happen.
Okay. As it happens, the elements start to harden up a little bit, almost like they're fossilizing, and before you know it, they start to form into like coral pieces, and you turn around quickly, and as you do that, you're in a cage, propelled up in the air, and these coral pieces are like covering you up, and on one of the stalactites, is that the Kubo,
from above?
From above the cage that you're in, Kubo's face morphs from the coral. Kubo is the guy that deported you.
Oh, I didn't know him.
Seraphina's father. And he said, "Stay in your cage, little one. Why are you trespassing? Just read the signs, Theo." And as he says, "Read the signs," your cage falls, shatters to the ground. Once again, you feel no pain. And the floor that you're on acts as almost a mirror. You look down, see your reflection, but in front of your face, you see written in blood the word false. That's covering your face on this mirror.
It's like the ground.
Yeah, the ground's like a mirror. You're standing on glass, essentially.
Okay. I'll get lower and like try to see if like it's moving with me.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Like, is it an illusion?
Yeah. It is
okay,
following
so
you.
I'm just what is the like is it what's the rest of like where do I think I am? Am I still like on a beach with a glass floor?
Yeah,
Can I see anyone?
You just,
I'm somewhere.
It's like, imagine a beach, but the floor is a mirror, basically, and you still see everyone else like 20 feet in the distance, almost like you ran off and did something.
They let me go.
And
crazy.
as you are trying to even think about this, you hear very familiar voice, one you haven't heard since the beginning of your journeys. You think just because you saved the monk refugees that our story is ended? What are you gonna do when when the world inevitably ends and your friends fucking die because you didn't do your duty? And you see that it is Wizard Theo.
Oh.
She's sitting there and just
You're full of shit. You're telling me I can't do my job? You can't do my job. You can't be the one true monk if you're a wizard.
I shouldn't be the one that should be concerned about being full of shit. She points down, hinting to look at the mirror again.
We look pretty similar, don't we, bitch?
You gonna trust me on this one? Heck yeah.
Get me out of here!
Heck yeah.
We look over and see Theo standing on the beach and going, we look pretty similar, don't we?
As you flip them off and you slightly look down and you notice that your reflections changed. No longer does it show Theo's body, your body with the word false on it, but your reflection shows that you're Rendoshi. And the word false is written in blood across his face. And as you stare into that void, you move on to Maverick.
What the fuck?
Maverick, you are just had realized that this shit's laced with something, but in the same instant that you recognize this, you instantly forget. So it's just like, oh shit, oh, what am I worried about again? Kind of feeling. You look around and you see your son, Cedric. But it's not the Cedric that you know. You look to your right and you see Cyrus coughing. And as, they're hunched down coughing, they look up. It's Cyrus's body, but you see Cedric's face is attached to it. And it's a very sad looking Cedric.
Hey, buddy. What are you doing here?
Yeah,
What
you can
are
you can reply as Cyrus, or if you want to really feed into it, whatever you feel.
Well, okay, here's the thing. You said I forgot that it was late.
Right. It's like as quick as you thought of it, it went out.
But I know, as a connoisseur of nomads, that this is just something that happens,
Yeah,
right?
you know that you're fucked up.
Alright, that is not Cedric. That is my girlfriend, and I need to just, I need to lock in.
Ugh. You hear a groan, and Heidi's face is now a teenage version of a jerk, hormone-filled Cedric. Kiana has a mad Cedric's face. Art is an overly clingy Cedric, clinging to your leg, not wanting you to leave their sight. Lorik is a middle-aged Cedric, speaking to Maverick as if he were an old man. Theo is a Cedric that ends up exactly how Maverick ended up. And all of these versions of Cedrics are like staring at you.
Okay. Cyrus? Cyrus?
Am I able?
Yeah.
Would he hear me?
Yeah, it's whatever you feel. If you want to, in this moment, give in to act like whichever Cedric, or if you want to act like Cyrus, I'll let that be up to your discretion.
I'm right next to you. What? What do you want? We're a bit
Okay,
preoccupied right now.
Yep, that's fine. Heidi?
What? What?
Okay. I got what I needed. You're all fake. Okay.
Why don't you just shut up?
Excuse me?
Yeah, shut up. Nobody wants to hear you talk.
That could be Kiana or Cedric, so let's just see. Which one are you?
You're so unfair.
Yes. I'm unfair. How am I unfair? You're not even Cedric. What am I doing right now? This is stupid. Okay, you're just gonna stare at me.
Before you know it, the trees around you and every like piece of wood, the fire, everything has Cedric's face on it, and they're all continuously giving mixed signals of anger, joy, upset, and it's just a tsunami of indistinct chatter that is filling your brain. And as this happens, you start to sink into the sand deeper and deeper. Vines from the soil start to wrap around you, almost consuming yourself in nature. And Rock
never-
approaches you, surprisingly, with no Cedric face. But you say he walks up to you, looks you in the face, and then his head splits into two. It's like his head, it's like a dog with two heads, essentially. And the first one says, You protect, but who protects you? And then then the other one, who is not as corrupt and has like a little like a golden essence to them, snarls at you and says, You are the guardian, you are the light. Shadow Wolf, you are the predator, you are the storm. They lunge at you, and we cut to the next person. Lorik,
Hello.
as you exhale smoke, you feel your mind, your already fractured mind, feel like it is fractured even more. Bits of you, like you feel as if your brain is glass, you feel the cracks running down, and you feel your mind splinting. You don't see Captain Serpentros. You just hear his overall distinct, piercing voice. And as you stare into the black spot onto your hand, eyes open up from your hand, glowing and piercing into your soul. Are you ready to embrace your purpose, Lord? And then, as this happens, you feel your neck starting to pulse, and it's almost like a lump in your throat. And out grows 3 more Minotaur heads of your neck. each representing one of your guardians. Wrath is completely unhinged. The saying, he's seeing red. And he is shaking his head violently. We must fight. We must burn them all. It's the only way to protect. Bliss is, as their head emerges from your neck, it sprouts flowers and butterflies and other blissful, and it smiles sincerely. It's like, why not just be? Isn't that enough? We've made it this far naturally. And then fear comes up, trembling and shaking the entire time. We'll never be free. They'll never let us go. And he's completely panicking.
Shoot. I bring Bliss closer to me. And I close off the eye, shut mine, and just try to listen to that voice. I just stay like that.
As you are concentrating, a butterfly flies on your nose, opens its wings ever so slightly. And in the wings, you kind of open your eyes just a little bit and you see that Serpentoros's eyes are on the wings of the design of the butterfly. And you just hear, they are not you, Ulrich. And I am the one looking, or the one steering the ship. You feel as if his hand reaches into your chest, grabs your heart, just twists. You feel no pain, but you feel every inch of your heart moving as it rotates like a globe.
Go away.
Shoot. Amazing. Bart. You find yourself staring at the waves, been mimicking all evening. They crash on the beach over and over and over again, relentless. And pretty soon, the motion of the waves going up and down, slowly turn into a curtain. As the curtain rises up, you are on a stage completely surrounded by a roaring crowd, and the spotlight blinds you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're here now.
The audience is endless sea of shadowy figures. Their faces obscured by their applause. All of a sudden, you hear a jaunty tune. Bum 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 bum, and lights start flashing. And you notice that everyone starts having like playbills, and the curtains open up, and out comes a short little dude running around with a little top hat and a cane. It's Gongo. He has a little top hat on, cane, tap dancing, and as he's coming out of the stage, oh, look, who's here? No song to hear. It's the bard of the hour. He puts on a show, but can't shoot a bow. It's the bard of the hour. But what is this weight? These chains, and as he says chains start to wrap around your hands and arms, are your fate. By the nine hells, goddammit, your song's but a gambit. It's the bard of the hour. need souls to devour the puppet of power. When you become the bard of the hour. And then audience stands up, cheers. He's in his little finishing pose. Well, how'd you like that, party boy? It's a song.
I gotta admit, as much as I hate you, I gotta admit that was just pretty damn good. I see talent, I gotta applaud it. I hate you so much, but like, goddamn, that was impressive.
If you would have just seen me at the Great Musical, whatever it was fucking called, the Great Musical Bash Extravaganza, you would have seen my true
The Big Forest Musical Bash
Extravaganza. Oh, but the show's not over. And his head like turned upside down, essentially.
Ugh.
And the lights kind of die down a little bit. A very gloomy, like soft, ballad-esque, music starts playing, and you see your dads marching along, chained, and the backdrop. It's like stage crew interns are like moving the backdrop from a meadow with field and like the sunshine to like basically fire and brimstone and like the hells and whatnot, and the dwarfs are just marching along, and they sing their own weary song. We raised you back in a world of song. We gave you a home where you could belong, but now we hide the fires below. What happens to the sun we know? And they just continue on their weary, dreadful song.
Dad, I'm still here. Where are you going?
You see that Clarity like looks at you, he's like and then he starts like his eyes start to bleed. It's like, where were you, Bart? And then out of nowhere, lights, stage lights come on, almost like a closing number. And out comes in a beautiful ball gown your mother, the Blue Devil herself. Oh, my darling boy, you can't escape me. You're bound by your blood. Shush, honey, it's my turn to speak. And you'll always be. Play for me, Bart. And maybe you'll see. Fulfill your duty and know your role. If only you knew it's in control. And at this point, Gongo jumps onto your head, starts tap dancing on your head, poking you with his cane, and they sing in a duet, consistently on repeat, loop after loop, as you are living in this musical of hell, essentially.
Jesse didn't come here to play, y'all.
Kiana.
Oh.
You, as you're just laying, sitting there, telling your stories over and over and over again, you feel Nicholas it's like the chain is getting tighter and tighter, tighter. And soon you find yourself struggling to breathe.
I try to pull it off.
Yeah. You try and pull it off. As you go to grab it, you notice that it's no longer a chain-like material. It is tentacles, as they are squirming around your neck, all around your body. And you just hear a deep bellow from the ground. Yana of Abyssalia, you bear a soul-crushing weight in defiance of the law. You hide your truth. You are for certain, as the chain loosens up ever so slightly. You are certain that this is your god, Kraken. You recognize the voice as it had warned you at the wedding and the reception. This is your god.
I had nothing that you didn't already know about.
Its laughter is like very deep and like almost like giant bubbles coming, like forming and surfacing. Your existence, knowledge is no surprise to me, like you said. No crime to me, child. You as who you meant to be. The balance of chaos and harmony. But you must not hide from the truth. As the Kraken speaks, another grung stumbles and is running around camp, just in circles around the campfire, consistently, and you're so high that you just kind of accept it in the state that you're in right now.
You get back here. Get back here. Oh God.
Before you know it, your whole party is also grungs of different colors, some gold, some red, some blue, each of them holding a twin tadpoles into their arms. And you look down and you have a priest's book out of nowhere that just had appeared. And one by one, your envoy members, Queen Kiana, can you please bless our children? And they show you the twins, one by one.
Yes, Kraken be with you all. But the twins, you cannot have twins.
As you are trying to utter this prayer, your book becomes a dagger. And they are still presenting their twins to you, humbly. Queen Kiana, bless our children. Waiting for the ultimate sacrifice. What needs to be done.
Sorry. And I swing down on the nearest set of twins.
They die instantly. And as you guys are going in a line, right before you finish the job with the other set of twins, they each say their own thing, like, you can't hold us apart forever. You must not let us be seen. Please save us.
I'm sorry.
Do what you must.
I'm sorry.
The Kraken's bellowing voice one last time. For my chosen child of Abyssalia, embrace what you are, and you shall wield the strength of tides. For those of you that can somewhat see, you see Kiana just have a piece of driftwood, and she's just stabbing the sand over and over and over again. Like,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Awesome. What's there, guys?
That's that
Heidi.
good shit.
Heidi.
I want to go.
What was your effect from the get-go again?
I'm hypersensitive to everything, everywhere. I hear everything, I feel everything, I see everything.
Amazing. So instantly, you come in contact with a little tiny crab. He just kind of like shimmers his way up to you, his little eye poking out, like cleaning off the sand on one eye. He's a cute little fellow.
Hello. I'm gonna touch it.
As you touch it, it extends. Its shell breaks over and over and over, and before you know it, it morphs into a like 6-foot crab humanoid monstrosity. Like crab juice, water is leaking from its shell because its shell seems to be too small for its body. It has one giant claw and one tiny little arm on the other for the other arm. And before you know it, you seem to be in a arena, almost like a Roman Colosseum style arena. And this crab-like beast is stretching, warming up, getting ready, looking at you, cracking its neck. And you hear a very familiar booming voice from behind you. You can't do this, Heidi. They'll destroy you. Turn around.
Yeah.
And it's Azai.
I've got to do something. There's nothing else to do.
You don't stand a chance. You can't, like, please, okay, allow me. Allow me to step in. Please.
You can't do that.
Well, listen, I don't want anyone to die today. But if it has to be someone, I'd rather beat that crab fuck than you. So please, let me do it. And he doesn't even, like, he just, like, pushes you to the side. They start exchanging blows. Let me see. As they're exchanging blows, is there anything that you say or do?
She keeps protesting, like, that doesn't do any good. It doesn't do any good if you're in there. Out, get out.
He kind of turns back at you, and it's his body, but it's Ignatius's face, and he's just like, "Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Go back to your little paperwork here." And he turns around, and the crab snaps. His head pops off like a cherry. Falls to the ground. Motionless. As the arena starts to shift, the ground beneath you cracks. Almost like you're falling into this endless void. Before you could get past the surface area, a hand grabs yours before you could fall, and it is the headless body of Azai. And he says, "You are not enough. You are too much. You must choose. You must lose." And he lets go. You fall into the black void.
He screams. What is it?
And finally, we have Iris.
Nah.
How about no? As you are coughing up a storm, you see eyes in the forest. Bright red, almost burning eyes, hiding amongst the trees.
Who's out there?
You hear nothing.
Come out here right now.
Hello, Cyrus. Steps out ever so softly and confidently. Well, I'm surprised to see you back home. Typically, you do a lot of running. It is Kai.
Yeah, we just kind of washed up here. Can I roll and see if she fully believes this or if she thinks that this is absolutely like just fake?
Yeah, you can make I'd say insight with disadvantage because you're high as fuck. But yeah.
Fair. Oh man. Well, I got.
But hey, your ring gives you advantage, so it levels out to just one roll.
That's true.
well, it doesn't really matter because I rolled a 3 and a 2, so, yeah, that's gonna be a 4.
You know that you're fucked up. I mean, you know, sooner or later, if you're gonna hang out with Maverick, you're gonna get some no mass. But you didn't think it'd be this. You assume that you're just fucked up.
Great.
So why
Every
do
time,
you?
of course, you would show up.
Yeah, well, you can't get rid of me that easy. Running.
I'm not running from anything. I thought we've been over this the last time.
Oh, I did too. But here we are. You know. Do you doubt love, Iris?
Excuse me?
Do you doubt love? Do you question why people care for you? As he's talking, trees behind him are falling down slowly and morphing into like church pews.
I don't think it's any right of you to question me anymore, being how you're not here.
Let's test that, shall we? And he like turns to this way, and you just see Maverick in a suit and tie as he's walking down this aisle. Look down and really out of Cyrus's nature, wedding dress. Go to him.
Nice try, but this isn't real. Right?
Commitment isn't easy. It's not a battle you can fight or win, fortunately, but not a problem you can outsmart, but it's trust. Vulnerability. Letting yourself go to him, Iris. Go to and his like voice starts to just like completely distort as he is like his like body is like swirling into like this vortex of just not even a mass. It's just like almost like, you know how when you mix paint it comes into like a little vortex like thing. It's essentially the same thing.
She tries to run.
Yeah. As you just run, it's like one of those dreams where you're running as fast as you can, but you can't. You're not going anywhere. Like you've forgotten how to run, and you turn around to see Maverick, holding the ring that he had given you. You know, he's just sitting there staring at it, and he goes, and before you know it, you fall face first into the sand, sinking into its depths of contemplation. With everyone fucked up, this is where we'll end our session.
Today's episode was sponsored by Ghost Babysitters. All of you deserve a night out, away from kids. Do you have a bratty teenage son who needs to give you 5 souls to your demon ex-wife, like yesterday, and she won't get off your back about it? Or if you just want somebody to help you plant a bomb in a senator's backpack. We can kind of do it all here at Ghost Babysitters Incorporated. That's who sponsored today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, I don't know, like, subscribe. There's like a bell. You could get a notification when we upload. We're on Twitch. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We do it all, baby. So if that interests you and you like this kind of content, stick around and we'll see you in the next session.